So, in our latest chapter of our hero's journey, the captured woman awoke and revealed she was part of the barbarian clan the party had fought earlier. Flint freed her, and Nikki escorted her out, despite knowing her partner, Uthgart, was dead. The party continued their exploration, finding a hallway with a statue of a female cloud giant. They discovered a satchel containing a shard of the Eye rune, Isa rune, which Nikki kept. Entering the southern doors, they were ambushed by a Remohaz. I don't know if I pronounced that correctly.
Remoraz.
Remoraz.
You're doing so good.
After a fierce battle, they killed it, and Flint found a giant stone axe. The next morning, they activated the portal with the axe, entering a hexagonal room with giant statues. Mara asked how to defeat Storvold, and a voice answered they needed the gem of the eternal flame from the elemental plane of fire. Nikki inquired about his wife, Talia, receiving a cryptic message, and Mara also asked about her father's plans, and the voice said it depended on her desires. The party debated using plane shift to travel to the plane of fire, concerned about Kate's lack of fire resistance. Deciding to risk it, they arrived in front of a massive fortress with a statue spewing lava. Ready for new challenges, they prepared to explore this fiery realm.
We've also discovered that because of this, Flint is apparently from the fire plane.
Yeah, you're from here.
That's right. So we'll say you're actually further back. You're at the beginning of this this bridge, not halfway through. So I showed you the picture. Let me show it again.
The barfing lava. Yeah.
Yep. But instead of a man's face, it's a female's.
Hell yeah. We love a matriarchy.
You're not gonna make them.
What?
No.
He's upset because there's a woman.
No,
just turn around and look at Kate. If she's on fire, we'll spit on her. It's fine.
Ooh, we might unlock something in her.
No, you won't. But you just piss her off if you actually did. She would stab you.
That's okay. We just have to wait like 30 seconds for you to die.
Does anyone else see a box with new text in it?
B6A, B6B. Yeah. I can't see what it's connecting to, but I can see those little boxes.
Oh, you can see all the B2s?
Some of them.
Some of them.
Huh.
I see B6A, B6B, and B6B
again. Those text box.
Yeah.
Okay. I didn't
we don't like see what they're connected to or anything
they're not
about
connected
them.
They're just texts for my purpose. Let me see if
Imagine doing prep. Embarrassing.
There we go. Now they're gone. But now I can't really see them because I made them invisible.
Oh no.
Whoopsie. All right. So you're further back on this bridge. And you see this volcanic terrain. The hold of this place is built inside a rock wall at the foot of a volcano. Lava pours down the volcano slopes on either side and forms a molten river that flows around the hold. You see a stone bridge that spans the lava river. And yeah, that's pretty much it. What you see so far.
So we're looking for the stone of
the eternal flame.
Stone of the eternal flame. That's apparently somewhere in the fire plane. We don't even know if we're the right place in the fire plane, but we're here. Just turn around to Kate to make sure she's not on fire.
Is Kate on fire? I think I already said that last week.
Kate's not on fire, but it's hot. Like you're already starting to sweat.
It is fucking hot here.
Yeah.
Probably is, yeah.
And going from that cold castle thingy fortress, it's bad. And it's like taking off clothes,
much
like
nice.
Jacket.
It's not so cold.
Just
shrinking down.
The two naturally fire resistant people are like, ooh, and the other two are like, okay, this is toasty, but we're okay, and Kate's gonna die.
You'll be fine. A little sweat never hurt anybody.
Well, then this is where you're from.
I guess so. I mean, that's not. That's.
Do you think we'll find your parents?
I mean, are they really my parents if they left me in the middle of the woods?
I don't think I'm one to speak to that. And I don't think Kate is either.
It's fine. But it's a more it's a lot to take in, honestly. I'm not used to thinking this much, and it's starting to make my brain hurt.
I pat you on the shoulder and cast guidance.
Yeah. Thing is, zip. I always forget his name. God damn it.
Zuvok.
Zuvok. I guess. Do you know much about this place? I mean, it looks like there's people at that gate. There's like civilizations here and shit.
You look over at Zuvok, and he looks miserable.
What a sweaty human.
It almost looks like he's sweating, but no beads of sweat are actually coming down. But you do notice that his robes, they're kind of, you see this almost like a mist of frosty mist, like coming off of him, like, but it's
oh my god,
light.
is his sweat evaporating immediately?
No, it's just coming from his robes. It definitely looks magical. He told you he looks down and he says, "Oh, if it wasn't for these robes, I'd probably be dead."
I look at Kate.
Hopefully not dead.
But because of are you like very susceptible to being melted? Are you made of snow?
Oh, it's just God, I just had this phrase in my mind. It's just what is it when you a phrase, a matter, like a
Figure of speech?
Yeah, it's just a figure of speech.
Oh, okay.
Does he look cooler than me?
I mean, yeah, I can't look.
He does have robes that give him fire resistance.
Okay.
So but even though he has it, he still looks uncomfortable.
I look at his nose to make sure it doesn't look carrotish.
No,
I'm just kidding.
It doesn't.
All right. Well,
You're probably going to have to talk our way through. I imagine there's a car.
I mean, do these people even really talk? Are they an angry foot? I don't know too much about the fire plane, honestly. I know that I'm supposedly from here, but I know next to nothing, honestly.
Well, I guess we're
Well,
going to
you're
find out.
definitely from here if it brought us here.
Yeah.
All right. I know.
Well, processing that.
Yes.
Why are we here?
We have to get the stone of the eternal flame to defeat the ring of cold, or to pacify the ring of cold.
Ring of winter.
Right.
Ring of winter, that thing, yeah.
Okay, and I'm just now realizing this. Most likely, someone has that, and they cherish it dearly.
I mean, possibly. I don't know.
It's not something we can buy in the local market, do you not think?
Maybe they've got lots of them here.
And
Maybe
they are
it's like a local
staring
thing.
at us on those walls right now.
You're further. No, you're further back, Zella. We'll say you're behind a boulder.
Okay.
Okay.
So they don't see you yet.
Kate like leans over and looks, see if she can see him.
Yeah.
And
I mean, give me perception checks. Maybe that's just.
I'm great at these.
That's horrible for Flint.
I am very
you have
good.
Flint. You have guidance.
It's too hot.
okay.
All she sees is heat waves. Heat waves for miles. It's a desert. There is
Okay.
nothing.
So.
I mean, I see some blurbs over there, but they look like vaguely humanoid.
You can tell there's. Oh my god, this gets even better.
Mara's looking the opposite direction.
Yeah, absolutely.
So-
It's really pretty here. I'm just like looking around.
Flint is the only one that really sees that there are two humanoid creatures up on top of the towers. I tried to put a boulder down, but it didn't work.
What's behind us? Because I'm definitely looking in the opposite direction.
Oh, you are. I wish I could turn that around. I guess it doesn't. So is Kate in a sense. Maybe not.
She see heat wave. She's too hot. She just sees heat wave.
Yeah. What's behind you is mostly like open terrain with like lava flows going away from this volcano.
Volcanic river.
Yeah,
Should we start to head towards the gate?
Do you suppose we're not really making any progress just standing here staring?
No.
You think they're just going to let us walk in and take the stone?
Well,
I mean, we're not going to tell them we're here for the stone. We're going to say we're here traveling or some shit like that. I mean,
or family reunion.
no, we're not going to mention.
Kate just smacks her face. We're all gonna die.
That's you said you can cast that spell really quickly if we need to get out, right?
Can he?
Wait, I specifically asked you that before.
He says, honestly, I feel a little weaker here for some reason.
You son of a bitch. Okay,
Gonna stab.
All right. Well, we're
Wait, he specifically feels weaker here.
I mean, your character wouldn't figure that, would she? Are you asking in character or out of character?
No, this is out of character. He was very specific in his phrasing, and now I have questions.
There's been so many little hints about him, and no one's been jumping on them.
Here's the thing. I'm playing a fucking moron.
No, I know. But even out of
notes.
character, no one said anything. Pretty funny.
I don't know. I mean, I have theories, but it doesn't really matter because my character has no idea about anything.
Yeah. But yeah, he did out of character specifically say that.
Well, all right. Well, I guess the only plan I got is to walk up. We're not going to get around or through this castle just trying to sneak in. I mean, look at this thing. This is a fortress. This is not not something you can sneak into, and it's surrounded by lava. And as fire resistant as I am, I know for a fact I can't stand in the middle of fucking lava.
As you're saying that, you see these boats start coming down the river of lava from the southeast, and the boat slowly goes under the bridge and then goes kind of around to the northeast.
We could do a little sightseeing while we're here.
He said that's a great idea. We should scope it out first.
Oh, yes, that's what I meant.
How? I mean, we'd have to commandeer one of those boats, I suppose.
Or we'd walk around the river.
Okay, yeah, I can walk around the edge of the river, I guess.
All right.
It's more like a moat, kind of, huh?
Sorry, I'm just doing other things in the background. Trying to prepare stuff I didn't prepare, that's all. So yeah, you guys start to, that's what you're going to do, start to walk around the river?
Yeah, just kind of like...
Yeah. So as you're...
Real casual, trying to be a little quiet, maybe.
I mean, yeah, you guys, I mean, we'll say it's a good, wait, how big is this river? Let me see if
it looks ginormous.
Yeah, if I hadn't zoomed out on the map before, but it looks fucking huge.
Yeah, so the bridge itself spans 300 feet.
Oh,
yeah. So the river's like probably like.
So it's a pretty decent sized river flowing.
Let's
just a casual
from 300 feet away.
Yeah. So you guys kind of like, I mean, can you see decently? Well, you can see some things.
You'd be able to see if there's like a back entrance or you would
see the big stuff.
Hey, a 1 gold piece for boat tours of the river, you know.
So you go around it, and you do see more towers and more figures on top of the towers. But eventually you do notice that there is a entry for the boats. You see the boat kind of going into a dock. Just like bringing you around this massive map. So I'm trying to make sure the map doesn't show you too much.
There's a little alcove in the back that the boats go into, basically.
Yeah, let's see. Okay. So yeah, you can see that they go into a little cove, and there are like big winches that are picking up stuff off the boats and putting them on the land. You do see some Duergar walking around.
Okay.
Give me
Dwarven.
perception checks.
I'm gonna nail this.
Do that better this time.
I'll have Zuvok do one too.
I mean, I can't do any worse, but still.
Okay. So think.
Ooh, I see everything.
Ooh, Mara, yeah. But is Mara looking this way, or
Mara's
or
looking-
is she noticing
She's
other
passively
stuff?
looking every direction.
So,
She's like skimming everything.
you actually, yeah, as you're skimming around, you actually see, you just happen to look down, and you see a black rose that kind of grew up out of the molten rock.
Am I gonna pick it? Is the question.
It's up to you.
I am gonna stop, like, dead in my tracks and just stare at it because that has caught her attention.
Yep. All right, yeah, you're just staring at it. It's just this black rose, like growing out of what's
Mara, you're looking the wrong direction again.
No, look, and I point down at it.
Oh.
Oh, it's a pretty flower, Mara. Let's move on.
Do you want it?
And it's very weird for a flower to grow out of lava.
Kate looks
I
at
mean,
it
this
again.
this wouldn't be a worldly flower, I imagine, so I don't know what Flint would even begin to know about that kind of stuff.
Is it growing out of the rock or growing out of the lava?
The rock, like you're on the edge of the
Yeah,
river.
yeah. Okay.
But I'm just like I'm assuming like the edge of the river is like black.
Yeah, that volcanic
yeah,
stone.
yeah, that.
Mm-hmm.
Kate's gonna look around. Are there any other flowers around?
Give me a perception check. You don't see
No.
any.
No. Back to the heat haze.
And Zuvok is like, we're supposed to be looking over here. He says,
Hang on.
Ma found a black flower. Okay, it's a flower, and the hells of this hell. Well, this ain't a hell. This is the fiery domain. Whatever. Anybody got
You want
water?
it now?
I'm thirsty. And she'll take out her 10 and drink some more water. We might run out of water before we get.
Flint is a herbalist at heart, so he'd probably try to not.
Yeah, you're a come on,
But-
nature boy.
But
I mean, what
He's not
would
gonna
your
pick
character
anything.
know about the fire plane? Put it that way.
he doesn't know much about it. He's just got
Yeah.
proficiency in
You
herbalism,
have
so
a
he'd
few
probably not
seconds to
try.
figure it out before I'm picking this shit.
He'd probably not pick it. He'd probably try to like dig out around it and just try to lift it without disturbing the roots that
want it.
much.
All right. So you pull out your little herbal kit and you start going at it.
Yeah.
Zuvok is like, do we really have time for this?
I mean, we don't know what it is. and,
What if we have to trade for the stone and this is a very rare flower?
All right. Yeah, roll with your. Oh, you did 18. Okay, so yeah, you start to like scoop around it, and you pick it up. You notice as you pick it up and the roots come out of the ground. If you brush against the roots, they just kind of turn to a black ash and just blow away.
Oh, range, and I just kind of pack it as carefully as I do my my special other plant in my backpack, and I just kind of like bring it with us.
Oh, you put it in your backpack?
I don't know if I pick it up in my backpack or just hold it for. I'll probably just hold it for right now. But
You make sure it doesn't like set your bag on fire first.
yeah, I mean, I'm pretty good at
I mean, do you
transplanting a
like
plant
touch
around
it
with
or anything? Do you like try to figure out what it's made
Uh,
of? Like, what else do you do with it? You just
I'll
pick-
touch
I'm gonna
it.
try to cast Druidcraft on it actually to see if it really responds to the magics that I have.
Flower blossom. Okay, and while he's doing that, did you say you touched it, Mara?
Hell yeah.
Okay, so when you cast Druidcraft on it, nothing seems to happen. Because it's already blossomed.
Hmm.
There's no seed.
Well, just seeing if it like responds to the same way a natural plant would, kind of like is the energy
So yeah,
actually.
so
penetrates it.
okay, yeah, so it almost looks like it does like even get like more full the flower, and then Mara, you go to like touch it at the same time, but before you even get to touch it, the whole thing just kind of bursts into this black ash and get whisked away by the wind.
Aw, god damn it, Aura.
I didn't touch it yet. You did.
It was all your fault, not Mars.
Okay, I just put the dirt back down.
That could have been very valuable. If I find out that was worth 1,000 or 10,000 gold, I will be pissed with you, Flint.
I mean, to be fair, you're pissed at me all the time. So what the fuck is the difference?
Wow.
He's got a point.
All right.
This is
Kate tries to eyeball you, like squint her eyes, but she's just too damn hot.
this is when you see this shadow kind of cast a little bit on the ground next to you, and you all look up and you see this thing flying around.
Oh shit.
Uh-huh.
Nope. Wizard. Wizard.
We see who?
It's not as big. I mean, it's big, but it's a young.
We see what?
You see a young dragon. We'll put his token over here so you can see it.
No, we
flying
don't.
up ahead. Yeah.
Wizard, send us back.
Everyone, give me. Are you guys gonna like try to duck or hide behind anything? What are you gonna do?
Oh yeah, I think we're gonna dive for cover or something like that. I don't know.
Give me
It can
stealth
see
rolls.
motion.
Can I cast guidance on myself?
You sure can.
All right. Stealth? Oh, I just forget that.
Wait, do I have advantage on stealth now? No. That's not for a couple more levels.
Flint just like dives into the dirt and tries to throw some over himself.
Surprisingly, it doesn't seem to have noticed you.
Oh, hell yeah.
But it does fly up over and land. You see it kind of land on top of the head, in the stone head in the side of the mountain.
Oh, that's freaking great. I mean, we killed a frost dragon, didn't we?
It was actually wait.
A frost giant or dragon? Wait,
No.
oh,
Yeah,
frost
it was-
giant. You said. I thought I was thinking
Oh.
giant. in
No,
my
I
head.
did. We did kill the white dragon. We killed that little.
The white dragon wormling.
Oh, the worm.
That was
Yeah.
a wormling.
That was a wormling.
I mean, that's just a little bigger. I mean, come on.
A little
Well,
bigger, my ass.
Do you think that maybe it works here? Like it could be a god? of
I
some
mean, they are intelligent as far as I know. So
sort? Well, and it's
could
just
be-
kind of circling, and all of the gods on the posts are.
Oh,
pretty
that
good.
means it'll
So-
just play with us before it eats us.
could be the guard, could be the leader for all we know. I don't know.
maybe
Um,
it's the leader.
All right, it looks like we found a way in. We'll wait till nightfall, and
There's no sun here.
Kate realizes that when she's looking around. There is a nighttime in the fire plane, right?
You
No, I
can,
imagine the fire keeps everything kind of glowing at all times.
you can also see that some of these Duergar, there are also like people who look like they're in chains on the like slaves, pretty much doing all the work.
The
Well,
elemental plane of fire is a big slaving plane. Like the only lore I know about this place is it's like big time slave trade down here.
Yeah,
Down
Yeah.
here,
you
over
do
here.
see slaves throughout being yelled at and ordered around.
Don't sit right with me. Tough through it. Okay. So we either sneak in, we commandeer one of these boats, but then we got a fight on our hands because they're like, "Where did you go with the people that were on the boat?" And we're just like,
We don't know for sure that we're not allowed here. We could just try to walk in.
Yeah, the front gate might be a thing.
And then if we're not allowed to walk in, then Zuvok can prove us out.
Also true. Yeah, front gate diplomatic might be the best way to go here.
Plus, you kind of look like you are from here, so you could just, play that angle, hello, turned home.
I do have to do I? I mean, we can't even see half these people. These look like dwarves. I'm not a dwarf.
No, but you look like you're a fire person, because you are.
I mean, I am a fire. Technically, yes.
So, you should fit right in.
What's your name? Kate, give me a
Death saving throw.
Constitution saving throw.
God
Ooh,
damn
she's
it,
gonna
no.
get
I'm drinking a lot of water. I know what this is gonna be, and I'm gonna roll horrible.
You're gonna roll so
Constitution
good.
saving throw. Okay.
I'll give. Well, we'll say how much. Okay, so I'm trying to think of how much water you would have because you're drinking a lot. You said, right? So I'll give you advantage on this one,
Until your water runs out.
or
Which
it
it
starts
will.
to boil.
I am glad I got advantage. 18.
No, you had a 15 and a 17. Both
Oh
those were
yeah,
good.
yeah, you would have won either way.
Oh, I was afraid he was gonna do
succeeded.
something like you need to get higher than a 15.
No, it's a 5. You have extreme heat. DC is 5 for the first hour, increases by 1 for each additional hour.
Fuck. And that I'm guessing that's for anyone without fire resistance, huh?
Yeah.
Fuck, I need fire resistance.
You should have been born a tiefling.
Something.
Fuck
Yeah.
you, Mara. I know you're a princess of hell, but goddamn, that's just mean.
I would apologize, but I thought it was fun.
Alright. Hand me your canteen to make up for it.
All right.
So I have more water.
Mine's empty. No, I'm kidding.
I mean, I can try this.
You drink
Yeah.
like half your canteen.
I don't know if this will
Do
help.
you begin to
any-
cast a spell?
All of my
Hmm?
spells just create more fire. I can't help you.
I got a couple of the frost dragon scales. They might be a little more cool to the touch. You can stick them to your face or something. I don't know.
So, yeah, Zuvok says, "All right. So, do we try to? So, what is the plan?
Let's try the front gate. I guess the front gate sounds like a plan.
Perhaps we should say we are here to see. Unfortunately, we don't know her name. Their name. Sorry.
Whose name?
The person who runs this fort.
No, I didn't know someone ran this fort. I thought it might just be a living place.
We should probably. Wish you're
There
gonna hear
must be
from
someone
a
in
great
charge. I'm sorry.
distance away.
Uh,
Yeah, there's got to be someone in charge. I just wish we could hear from a distance away and not just be here.
Well, Flint, maybe they know you because according to the spell that Zubak cast, this was the last place you were.
I mean, I was that would have been. I don't think I look the same as a child. I don't have the same head shape as I did back. I grew a lot.
Maybe you look quite unique.
I was an infant. I don't know.
I could turn Kate invisible and she can sneak in.
That has not worked for us in the past, honestly.
We could just make that plan B, honestly.
Yeah.
Try the friendly, straight up approach, and if they say go away, then sent Kate invisible. I could also turn her invisible, I think. Actually, I don't know. I can turn me invisible.
Let's
think-
say yeah. But yeah, we'll go to the front gate and we'll just say we're some kind of scouting party, mercenary band, traveling clowns.
Well, I don't think
Um,
they let mercenaries or scouting parties in, but they might let someone trying to hunt down their family in. I don't know. We don't want to seem hostile.
Shit. All right, I don't really have to. Okay.
I'm gonna cast guidance on you.
The simplest approach is the best, isn't it? Frickin' hell. Okay, yeah, let's do this. I'll ask. I'll be as blunt as humanly possible, I guess. Jesus Christ.
All right.
Guidance.
So you begin your trek across the bridge. Does everyone follow, or is it just him going by himself?
I'll go with him.
Okay, so we all go. All right. When you get close to the bridge, one of the creatures up on top comes flying down.
Lying. Oh, jeez. Okay.
This is what you see. I spelled it wrong.
Still say we should have snuck in, but that's just me.
Kate, you sucked at sneaking at the last two places we tried to sneak. Oh my god.
Yeah, but at least we don't have to mess with flying scary people.
I gotta admit, she's kind of hot, honestly.
She flies down and she
Oh, yeah.
Really, a pun in this situation?
Actually, I was being
She
quite literal and figurative, but yeah.
She says
She could get it.
in a language that I believe only Mara understands. She says
What's the language? Infernal?
infernal.
Oh, hey.
And she says, "Stop. Who goes there?"
And I just turn around and go, guys, the diplomatic approach is failing. I don't know what she just said.
Neither did
Who
I.
goes there?
Oh,
Well,
okay.
What? Oh,
Oh, is she not speaking plainly?
Mara, you can
Yes.
understand her.
Yes.
Shit.
You
You'll help
there.
Flint translate. Will you mind that?
Not at all.
Oh, thank goodness. I was hoping you wouldn't take charge of this. Whispers. It's...
Why, guys? It's so because my persuasion is so high. I just never bother taking the lead on things because I'm an idiot.
No, I just want you to take the lead on this and translate
Mhm.
horribly, which would be freaking hilarious.
Oh yeah.
Well, I'll step a little closer to. I'll step up next to other game's pause, but I'll step up
Oh,
next
sorry.
to Flint.
Okay.
That's all right.
All right. So she says, "I said, who goes there?"
She said, "Who
uh,
goes there?"
Oh, okay. Hey there. Oh,
No, I'm not translating that.
Okay. Hello. I am apparently from here.
Hello. He is apparently, according to magics, from here.
All right. She looks at you, then looks at him. "This creature is with you? And what do you mean here?"
Cast spell to teleport me where I came from and showed up here.
You didn't just speak like you're a caveman. You can translate just fine.
I mean, I don't know what it's. Oh, or yeah.
We had a spell cast that would send him to where he was from. And it brought us here.
She says,
Did you say this creature is with you? Oh
Yeah.
my god, a little racist.
Question: who did she look at when she said creature?
"Are you still furry?" I'm sorry.
Oh my god, yeah, you are. You hairy bitch.
Oh, I am. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh,
So that's
I
why
just-
she said. That's what I thought. That's why I said creature.
I pat my face. Oh shit. And I take off the ring. I'm just like start
Yeah.
like, and I hold up a finger and I just start. I take out a small knife and start cutting the fur away from my face. Not that it helps much.
Yeah, I mean, he's still. She says, "What is he doing? Stop that!"
Oh, I think he's trying to shave. I'll elbow him, but very gently. I think she
Oh,
finds that quite disturbing.
Okay, yeah, not right now. Well, how long did it took a day to fall out last time, didn't it? Shit. I put the dagger away and like,
I have never seen this creature. He does not belong here. If you do not have business with the mistress, then leave.
Well, I think he looks more like he's from here underneath all of that. He is of the fireplace.
Regardless, if you're not here to see the mistress, then leave. Zuvok says, "We are here to see the mistress."
He speaks Infernal?
Oh, no,
Bitch.
sorry, I forgot. Damn it. Take that back.
Well, he stole my line anyway, but I
Yeah.
was truly about to say that because Mara
Okay.
just says shit, so.
All right.
Well, we are here to see the mistress, Eddie.
All right. She looks over at you, and then she looks to the side of you, and she says, "Why is your devil invisible?"
I don't
Yeah,
think
well-
the others here are very comfortable with him, so he likes to remain hidden.
that's right. None
Yeah,
of us
guys,
hear
my
that.
no, he's my little friend, the imp, and he's been following us this whole time. Okay, I love him. Don't say anything bad about him. He's perfect.
Wait, isn't his master dead though?
Who do you think his master's master is? It's my dad, bitch.
No, it's not. It's a different. His master. You're thinking of someone else, probably. His master.
Oh,
Oh,
this
like-
is a different imp?
no.
It was
Wait, whose master are you thinking of?
the imp's master was the noble lady.
Groundhand, right?
Yeah, Ground. She's totally dead. She got burnt.
Oh,
yeah, but who
okay.
gave her the imp? My dad, so he could give her
Demon
this,
killed her,
so
and then they
he can
throw her
send this
down a
imp.
well, if I remember right. Yeah, she's dead, right? Because the demon killed her. She got thrown down a
she's
well.
Probably a devil. Lemur at this point.
Yeah.
Lemur.
Don't
Oh,
question
because
where
her
my little
husband
imp's
tried to
from.
bring her back. And
No, because when you make pacts with devils and you die, you become a lemur. It's really gross and yucky, guys. Don't make devil pacts in 5e. It's disgusting.
wait, what is that? Really lore of 5e?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I did not know that you become a lemur in hell, or just like
Yeah.
Well, you crawl
no,
out of
you-
the river. River Styx, I think, right? Or something.
Yeah. Hey, Kate.
As
You want
a
to fill your
lemur.
soul to Mara?
Lemur.
Evolve later or something like that. Or
the lemur, like the most random of creatures.
It's a little slug-like thing, right? Of goo.
I-
Goo. I don't know what they are.
Yeah, a little
Yeah,
like
it's-
weird, gross flesh devil
Yeah.
thing.
Oh, then we were talking about a different animal.
Not the monkey. Not a
It's
little
like-
monkey.
I was like, they come out like a lemur. That's just
not Zabumba.
They
though.
look like
that's
this.
what I thought when you said
That's
that.
what a
Okay,
lemur
that,
looks like. Yeah.
that I can understand. That
Yeah,
I
a horrible
get.
flesh monster. That's what you become if
Sure.
you make a deal with the devil and you die. That's usually what you become.
I
Yeah.
thought I was thinking like a bunch of little red monkey thingies.
Oh my god, so
Just
cute! You become a little
flowing out.
monkey.
Yeah, like I was thinking like they're just tens of thousands of those.
You
just-
become a
Yeah.
little fire monkey. Oh, that'd be so cute.
Yeah.
No,
But no,
You become
I'd
that
take off
horrible
the
flesh
ring and I'd
creature.
start putting my gauntlets back on. I definitely don't need frost resistance here, but that's gonna take a while.
You might.
So
anyway. Yeah.
I'm trying to remember now. So
She asked about
yeah.
the imp, and I just said the party was uncomfortable.
so
with
she
it.
just seems to accept that response and not question it. And she says, "So the mistress is. Wait, first you were here because of him, but now you say you're here to see the mistress. Does she know you're coming?"
Not yet.
I love that answer. No, not yet.
She
I mean,
actually
you
she
know.
looks at you and she just says, "Give me a persuasion check."
Okay.
she says, "Give me a percent."
Just give
Yeah,
me-
she pulls out a
It's gonna be one of
d20.
those dumb luck persuasions.
Okay. I cast guidance on Flint, not on myself, so I don't have it. But I have. Okay, come on, bitch. Roll. Okay.
I'm gonna. Oh my goodness.
You said something. You said what? You were gonna what?
So she looks at you and she just says, huh, I don't actually care.
That's value of her.
She says, because you know what's so funny? She rolled an 8 on her insight check.
Oh my god, that's hilarious.
Yeah, there it is. So you can see. So yeah, she just says, very well. I will bring you to see, what's his name? Oh, I don't have his name in here. God damn it. Give me
All right,
1
is this
second.
going well or bad? I can't tell.
I think it's going all right. She hasn't killed us yet, so I think that's a positive.
Well, that is a positive, Mara. We want more than just bare minimum positive.
Well, we're just making polite right now. Give me a moment.
Okay, I completely trust you. Just
So she says, I'll take you to see Nebukath.
How do I spell that?
Nebukath.
Who's Nabucco?
Do you ask?
Who might that be? I suppose I'll ask more than like, who the fuck is that?
Nebuka handles all of the mistress's administrative tasks. You see him before you see the mistress. All right.
Oh, that sounds wonderful.
And
Mara, what's happening?
We're off to see a friend. Well, we're going to see the person who handles the mistress's affairs before the mistress does.
and who is the mistress?
Well, I guess we're going to find out, aren't we?
so, yeah, she looks up. The other figure on top disappears for a second, and then the massive iron doors start to open, and they open up.
Hey, that worked. Kind of.
Yeah, that's fascinating.
This is
Um,
gonna
See,
be one of
guys,
those
I'm
situations.
so persuasive and diplomatic, which is hilarious because it's actually true.
Which is the best part.
I mean, I am a charisma based. I like to think that her charisma just comes from like she's so stupid she can't be harmful.
While they're
so
walking,
Catches
Flint's
him off
just
guard.
burning some of the hair away from his body with a produced flame, just trying to.
all right.
Oh boy, I'm stuck in the
Yeah.
doorway and it's making my map glitch out.
Oh, I'll move you guys in a little bit more. So as you come in, 2 mighty towers of black stone flank the fortress's iron gates, while a third tower looms behind it. Fiery orange banners hang from the tower parapets, rippling in the plumes of heat that rises off the river of lava.
Ooh.
You see there are portcullises that the first one is up, rises for you as you come in, and the other 2 are already up. And so she brings you, I'm trying to think which way she would bring you. As you're walking by, you can see to the north of you that there is a massive courtyard, and you see huge blocks of rough basalt lie scattered about the center of this spacious yard, where 10 armored Duergar oversee a large number of haggard prisoners. The prisoners are using chisels and mallets to turn the basalt blocks into smaller worked stone blocks, which are then stacked in piles around the yard's perimeter. The yard's eastern wall is a natural stone cliff with 2 entrances carved into the cliff face that secure with heavy iron portcullises.
This place is freaking gigantic.
Yeah, it is a pretty big place.
Mhm. And supposedly you've been here before. How exciting. Do you think?
And I point at the Durgar and then the workers.
Do you think you were one of them or one of them?
Not great questions. I know I'm not a Duergar.
No, but I mean, do you think you are like of status here, or were you one of the workers?
I don't know. What do the workers look like? Do they look humanoid or do they look like different kind of races?
It doesn't. Yeah, they're all different kinds.
Yeah, well,
All different kinds of races. A lot of them. There are some. You see tieflings. You do see humans who look just like they're about to die. But give me Mara, as you're coming in. Yeah, I guess you would see a tiefling worker, and he kind of looks up at you, and you guys make a brief eye contact right before the guard who was showing you around says this way, and she starts to bring you to the east.
hmm.
It's very-
Interesting that they are speaking my language here, Flint, and not yours.
Well, I don't. I mean, I learned my
Well-
languages from the druids. I didn't really.
Oh, I thought you might speak whatever it is that fire people speak. Apologies for the
These
assumption.
look more like devils than.
Yeah,
Fire
Mara, you
people.
actually, as you're this close to her, you actually can sense something from her. You can like feel
A
common-
kinship?
Yeah, a kinship.
Ooh.
I mean, I figured. I know what that character art is. It just, wasn't gonna.
Yeah, yeah.
hmm
So I
Cool.
mean, you would. I feel like almost naturally, she's a devil. Like the closer you got to her, it just
Mhm.
suddenly popped into your head, like, oh, she's a devil.
Oh, one of my people. We'll be best friends one day.
Don't tell her about your dad.
I wasn't gonna say anything.
And she brings you through. So this.
Hey, Chang.
Hey, Chang. So this empty yard is hemmed in by rocky cliffs on its eastern edge. A flight of stairs has been carved into the cliff face leading to the top, while a doorway at the base of the steps is set into stone. Hey, Chang, what's going on? I guess
Hello.
I apologize if I got to add. Very likely to be very late.
It's fine.
All good.
So pretty much
We just
what
walked through the door of a fortress.
Yeah, you just walked in. Pretty much what you guys did so far was when you arrived, you walked around, because this whole place is surrounded by a river of lava, so you walked around the river to kind of scope it out. You saw that there was a
Red dragon.
first you saw that there was a port where boats can go in that can float on lava. And then also flying in the air high above, you saw a young red dragon that did not see you guys, surprisingly. And then they decided to just go up to the front gate and introduce yourselves and say, we're here to see whoever's in charge. As you're entering through, you guys saw a lot of slaves in the northern fields, in a particular tiefling who kind of gave eye contact to you guys as you walked by.
Also of note, the guards and all that here seem to be devils, not fire plane people.
So the guard, one of the guards who is a devil, is bringing you through, and she brings you upstairs. This is a big map. I have to remember where everything goes.
Oh yeah, we're in hell. Oh boy.
Well, not hell, the fire
What
plane.
kind of fire?
Same thing.
Actually, more fire than Averna, strangely enough.
Where did these go?
It's like the difference between Wisconsin and Nebraska.
Yeah, haha, I know what that means.
It's like the difference between BC and Ontario.
So a whole lot.
Wait, where's Ontario? Right.
In the middle. BC's the west coast, Ontario's the very center.
Calgary. Right now, that's a city. Alberta. Oh,
Okay, I see what you're getting at.
I need to-
One's just a lot more racist.
I mean, kinda, yeah.
What's more racist, the fire plane or hell? Definitely. No, hell thinks everyone's a piece of shit.
No, it's hell, so they're a lot more angrier.
Mm,
I can buy that.
that's true. All racists go to hell. It's like all dogs go to heaven.
I don't know about that. I've met
about
some really fucked up dogs that are.
I thought you were about to say
horny.
I've met some really nice racists, and I was about to be like,
No,
"Hey,
no.
Cody, I've got some questions for you. Like, I know you're from the South, but like,
Recovery.
that ain't it."
I'm just saying there are some breeds that I'm not certain get an automatic
Chihuahuas.
pass. Yeah, I fucking
Chihuahuas
hate
go to hell
Chihuahuas.
for sure.
They hate me. I don't
They
know
hate
why
everyone.
but they no. Like I just my aunt had this Chihuahua, and I just walk in the room. Everybody else in the family was okay with, but me, it freaked out every time.
That's just poorly trained.
No, it was actually pretty well trained. It literally loved everyone else, but it hated me with passion.
Hmm.
Well, I wouldn't want to say it loved everybody, but it had its favorites. I don't know.
Fascinating.
It
Like,
wasn't
it's
like
just
I was
give off.
wearing heavy deodorant or anything like that. We're off topic, but yeah.
Are we off topic? Chihuahuas versus deodorant is very on topic, I think, for D&D.
Oh yeah, I turned to Shauna and tell her, when we get some downtime, I need you to teach me some very
Mara?
basic.
No,
yeah,
I'm
Mara,
there too.
Hey
guys.
Shauna's a slaver. It's fine.
So she looks at you all and she says, "Can you fly?"
Kate looks at her back. No.
Oh, she
Think
gets
so.
disgusted with
She
that.
she also didn't know what she said because she only talked
Oh
about.
yeah. She only.
Yeah,
Can you all
Kate just-
fly? She says to Mara.
I'll translate.
I don't think so. No, right? No,
Ah, figures.
unfortunately not.
Some things that don't be translated.
Her
Especially if you're
disdain.
looking down on people. Yes.
Yes, she's not amused.
You know, we realize this is the language she's speaking, but can she understand us?
I don't know.
Hey, Flint, call her a bad word. But make her say a lot of mean things to her.
I don't know. I said, "Hey, good looking," and she just looked at me kind of funny, so that didn't really work.
Everyone
No,
looks at
I
you
mean,
kind of funny
yes.
when you do that.
She's got a point. She might have understood that, just not been amused.
So, because instead of walking towards the mouth, where she was originally going to head, where the lava's pouring out, she walks you over to one of these smaller structures. Actually, this one up here.
Willy Wonka's elevator.
Yeah. And she says, "This way." Is there anything you guys would have been doing while you're walking?
Drinking more water.
Flint's
Yeah.
trimming his fur and putting on his gauntlets.
Yeah, I
Uh,
forgot that you were Harry. That's so funny.
Nikki's gonna strip down a few layers. I am resistant to fire, but I'm still gonna strip down a few layers. I'm sure it's
Okay.
sweltering.
Yeah, it's pretty hot. Everyone. Oh yeah. Also, Zuvok is, even though he's wearing robes that protect him from fire damage, he is still like he's not sweating beads of sweat, but he does have a glossiness to his skin, and he looks more
He's got
tired.
that post-workout glow.
Yeah, he looks a little bit more, not exhausted, but just like drained a little bit. And she opens the door, and you see some steps that lead down.
Huh. Okay. Well, down we go.
All right, this map is way too big. I don't know where you're gonna end up. Yep.
Yeah, down we go.
Let me get rid of those tokens up there.
Oh, there's a little Durgar in here with us. Hey.
Oh, is there? Yeah, he shouldn't be there.
Oh, bye. That was his lunch break. He's off now.
So she brings you down these stairs, and then you guys go down this hall. I hate when I have you guys can move your own characters.
And that's all.
Yeah. And then
Very tiny hall.
Well, it's 5 feet. That's about an average hall.
Yep. Up the stairs.
Oh, I want to open all these doors. I'm so nosy.
Oops.
Oh, whoops.
Damn it. You did that on purpose.
To be fair, I thought I was going into that door. I
That's funny.
didn't see which way.
So she brings you to this door, and when she opens the door, what you see inside
Oh, more lava.
Yeah, this is the mouth in the head. So this antechamber, a fountain of lava wells up from the floor in this antechamber, pooling in the room center before running along a broad channel cut into the stone tile. A walkway along the pool's edge grants access to a grand set of brass doors behind the fountain, as well as to smaller iron doors along the side walls. You see in this little river of lava, what you can tell there's something in there. Like it looks like the lava itself kind of slithers around, but there's definitely it's hard to tell, but you definitely see like a lava kind of red creature slithering around in there.
That's not great. Okay.
I can't move myself into the room. I'm stuck on the door.
Oh, where are you?
I'm in this huddle.
I always find it's funny that they build all this shit out of brass in the fire plane, since brass is one of the lowest freaking melting points.
And then you look up.
Ooh.
I
Yeah.
Don't tell me that the mistress's person is the dragon.
No, I'm just.
That'd be dope as hell.
No, nothing.
No, what's going on there, Seth?
Are we gonna do a throne with the dragon in the background? She's sitting on the dragon over to the show. That'd be
What's,
kind of cool.
I saw the hesitation there. There was a long stare at something. What's going on there?
Okay.
Oh God.
You forced him.
You see this floating 10 feet above is a spherical creature with large central eye and 10 eye stalks. You see, a beholder.
Kate starts poking the wizard.
And it kind of looks down at you, like it moves really quickly with its big eye, and like looks at each one of you individually. Then they all the eye stalks start looking at you, and he sees you with the devil, so he doesn't react or anything like that.
Yeah, we're good. We haven't asked for it. We're fine.
And she walks you to the other door. Oops, let me get that. Before.
Okay, so
God,
no,
didn't try
we
to
are not
sneak in.
fighting. We're not fighting our way out of here. Just so we're clear.
Oh, we weren't fighting our way in here either.
Yeah, we're here on like a civil diplomatic. It's fine.
Again, she might understand what we're saying, and I think that the guard did.
So if she is, she's doing a really good job of not showing
Reacting.
it. Unless you want to give me an insight check. That's because I feel like every time you say something, you might look at her to see how she responds.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
I'll do this.
All right, give me an insight since you're the.
I feel I would have done that too, to try and gauge the feel of what. Yeah, trying to put on some moves.
I would love to say that.
21.
Absolutely not. I'm just kind of chilling.
She does not seem to respond to what you guys are saying. So you don't believe she knows what you're saying.
Kate takes a risk. You have a fat ass.
I mean, that could be a compliment.
Seriously, no body shaming here.
Yeah. Hey, listen, that could be
Honestly,
a good
Flip
thing.
turns to
This
Kate
is
and is like, "Is that a
2024.
problem?"
Okay, wait. This is wait. Wait, what is it?
Yeah, Kate wants like a little scrawny pizza box
This,
house. That's
this
boring.
is $14.95 DR. We do not do
Yeah, we don't body shame, okay?
Well, anything.
Let devil women have fat asses, all right?
Yeah.
I looked at it in any way. If someone says you have a fat ass, you're going to reply to them no matter what. Either good or bad. You will reply.
Wait,
Has
which way did you
anyone-
intend it though?
She bangs
I mean-
on the door.
Kate just
while you
smiles.
guys are arguing.
It just chuckles and,
And
says,
drinks
yeah,
more
she
water."
does.
God,
God.
damn it. You're going to get us killed.
And she
See,
says,
this is where my cleric would fist bump you, unfortunately.
Nabukath, you have visitors. The door opens, and you see this
Is he a squirrel?
this rodent-like creature.
Oh my god, he's a little squirrel.
No, it's not a squirrel.
Okay, in the little art though, he looks like a squirrel.
I think he's a
Can
jackal.
anyone hear me?
Yes.
Yeah, I can hear
Yes.
you. You see this creature.
Ah, can anyone hear me?
Yeah, we can hear
Yeah.
you.
Yes?
Damn it.
Oh,
We
interesting.
can hear you. Well, let me type it out.
I guess he can't hear us.
Hmm.
We
Give
can
me a
hear you.
second.
That where you go.
Where did type it in the Discord channel?
Oh, so you can
Oh,
hear me.
now
but
we-
for
yeah,
some
we
reason
can
my
hear you.
Discord won't come up. Fuck me.
Change your speaker. Maybe, I don't know.
I know what this little fucker is. That's cool. You don't see these usually.
Yeah.
I've ran into him in like 3 different campaigns, actually.
I've had them before. Yeah, in my other games too with you. No.
Never really had to fight them. I don't think.
So yeah, it opens the door. Immediately, Zuvok kind of lets out a little shock.
What's your problem?
He says that is an Archeloth,
Okay, and
very formidable.
But we're not here to fight, so that's all.
the freaking glowing ball above our heads isn't.
Hmm. He said, "Good point."
Well, as long as you can see it as a good point.
And she says this to Mara. This is Nabukath. This is Mara and her companions. Did you tell me your name? I don't remember.
I assume I would have.
Yeah,
I don't
okay.
think I did, but like I
Yeah,
presume in that conversation I would have.
Okay. Mara and her companions, they're here to see the mistress. And he says, look at here. Wasn't expecting visitors today. In common, he says.
Oh,
All right.
oh, look at that. Okay, cool. Hi.
He says, he kind of says to you, and what might I do for you? And he says, please come in. And he kind of shushes off the devil who brought you, and she walks off.
It's rather nice. I like it.
All right. I hate to take an early break, but can we take a break right now? As you guys
That's fair.
all pile into this room, I'll just read what you see real quick. The walls,
Sure.
the walls of this office are decorated with paintings depicting an array of otherworldly landscapes. At its center stands a heavy desk engraved with grotesque, fiendish figures, and you see a bipedal creature wearing a red robe, a sparkly ring, and a fez. The creature has the head of a tawny fur of a fox. I don't know what that word is.
Aw, he's a little friendly guy.
Yeah, sure. He's really friendly.
I like the fact that they gave him a fez.
Yeah, and then
Yeah, it's very important detail.
What's up, Shadow? And then so you all pile in the room, and the first thing he says is just like, "And what brings you all here today?" And then we'll take our break.
All right.
Give me time to
I'm
mention.
gonna go
So
get
good.
food. I'll be back in 10.
Yeah, 10 minutes. So yeah, you are brought into this office. This little fox creature says, "So I presume that you are here seeking an audience with the mistress."
Yeah.
Yeah, we are certainly doing that. That is the thing we are doing.
I mean, it is. You sound very suspicious.
I've got a lot of conflicting emotions right now. Don't worry about it.
Indeed, he does, doesn't he?
I don't know why. We are genuinely here to see the mistress now.
Flint's eyes are just open wide and staring at this guy as he says that. What, huh?
You look a little nervous.
I think
What's
that's just his
wrong?
usual disposition.
He normally looks like that. I call it his retching bitch face.
You are a resting bitch person.
That I am. I'm just glad we found someone who can speak
Swaddles.
common.
Yes,
Oh,
these two
I
haven't
speak-
quite sorted out their relationship yet.
Wait,
I speak many languages, little one.
Kate realizes you were at the door when I told the lady with the wing something I should not have. Did you by chance overhear that?
I mean, you said she had a fat ass, and honestly, she does. I don't know if that's a problem.
Kate just smacks
he
her
points.
face.
He points at his ears. He says, "With these," and it kind of like moves right at you.
Oh, he's so cute.
Yes, with those very ears that most likely can hear everything within a good range. Don't tell her I said that, please. I meant it all compliment. To her,
Yes.
derriere was quite something.
I definitely mean it as a compliment.
You are
I think we're getting off to a
quite
great start.
amusing.
Oh, he sees it's quite amusing, Mara. We're off getting a good start.
So I must regret to tell you, though, that the mistress is busy and cannot meet you.
Is that the kind of busy, like, she's actually busy, or you just want to get rid of us busy?
I'll leave that up to your imagination.
It's the latter.
So I got a question. Seeing a lot of like demon folk here. There's nobody made of like fire.
You mean an elemental?
I mean,
Elementals are like beasts. Everyone knows that.
oh fuck you.
He says, "Devils make
Sorry.
good employment here on the fire plane."
Oh, so
I
there are like people made of fire.
Of course, there are elementals, if that's what you were referring to.
I don't know if that's what I'm.
There
So
are many
imagine a guy.
elementals on the plane of fire.
Imagine a guy that looks like me but doesn't have fur.
And what
Just take
are
this stupid
you?
thing off.
He's
You
gonna.
already
He's,
took it off. It just takes some time to.
I took the ring off. It takes a while.
he's gonna
Like, is
do
it-
a perception, or I'm thinking maybe
Perception.
perception. And what was the other one I was thinking of?
Perception.
Medicine? No, not medicine. I guess perception. He looks at you and he says, you're like a furry genasi."
Oh, yeah, I think I've been called that time once before. Genasi, do Genasi live here?
I'm most certain they do. Why
Oh.
wouldn't they?
Just out of curiosity, by
no, I've never been
chance, your lady, she's not a Genasi, is she? Please say no, please say no, please say no, please say no.
You seek an audience with someone you don't even know.
No, we're just, well,
Actually, kind of, yeah.
Does bring you here.
Yes.
What do you wish to discuss with her?
can you answer
So
my
there's like a
question
ring-
first? I need to know this.
What did you say?
Kate,
not
she said,
Kate. No, Flint. Sorry.
So there's like this ring.
Okay, so you said that, and then Kate said what?
I really need to know if your lady is a Genasi by chance.
I thought you said something else. That's why I wanted to make sure.
She's not.
What did you
Genasi,
think
she's
she
not.
said?
I thought he was trying to like tell Flint like not to tell too much. I thought that's what he.
Oh
yeah.
no,
Yeah.
no. She just wants to find out if the head lady is a Genasi.
She's probably a
Just-
devil.
Has her finger crossed, like she's not a Genasi. She's not a Genasi.
So he says to you, he says, "Well, if you want an answer, first you must answer my question. What brings you here?"
Oh, there's like this ring artifact thing that threatens to turn the entire primal plane into like an icebox.
That.
And yeah, so I figured maybe somebody from the fire plane could probably help with that.
That. So we answered your questions. Please answer mine.
No.
She's not.
And then he looks away from you.
I think he said no, he's not answering your question.
No. Oh well. Oh, never mind. You
Mara,
interpret that any way you want.
Mara, hold me back. Hold me, please.
I put a hand on your shoulder.
Good.
So, Flint, when you were
Remember the
saying,
giant floating eyeball monster up there. Don't start anything, Kate.
Yeah, I know. Don't do anything like nothing.
Flint, when you were saying the thingy that you need from here, were you thinking of the eternal flame? What was it? That's what it was called, right? If I remember. Sorry. It's been a while.
Does Flint actually call it the Eternal Flame? 'Cause
What
he
was
never
it?
calls anything by its actual.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Oh.
asking you. It's up to you.
Probably he's thinking there's a thing. Oracle told us there was a lady who had some kind of flamey thing that was supposed to not do the. What was the name of that thing again? God damn it.
Oops, wrong one. Okay. Kate, were you thinking of the actual gem?
No, what's running through Kate's head? If it's his fucking mother, I'm going to go ape shit.
Sebastian, I'll put you out of your misery for sure. Mara's just been repeating the name on loop so she doesn't forget it in her head.
What was the name? What was the name? Just tell me, because I can't remember. It was like Eternal Flame or something like that.
Gem of the Eternal Flame. Gem of the Eternal Flame.
Was it Gem of the
Flame.
Eternal? Yeah. Okay.
Yes.
Uh,
And because she's doing more talking than she usually is, she's focusing to try to remember why we're here, and so she's just in her head going Gem of the Eternal.
Okay.
And then occasionally being like, "Oh, I like that painting.
Yeah.
It's Gem of the Eternal.
So
Thanks.
yeah, he's looking at each one of you and like making little like squinting his eyes.
He's
then-
getting
yeah.
most of the elevator noise from me."
And then but at one point he looks at you, Mara, and he does catch that gem of the eternal flame on your surface thoughts.
Oh yeah, for sure.
And his eyes kind of light up, and he says, "You're here for the gem of the eternal flame."
Yeah, that fucking thing.
Oh, you're good.
Well, isn't this interesting? And you want to use it to fight what was it? A cold?
A frost
World-ending
giant.
frost thingy. Yeah.
Cancel each other out. Something
It's a
equal
big frost
power.
giant who wants to freeze the whole world, and well, we quite don't want that to happen.
And how
Like
do
any
you
one of
think
them.
you're going to get the eternal flame?
Well, we were hoping by.
Buying it?
Fucking.
I don't know.
Borrowing.
It depends on who has it and what it's worth.
Yeah, we honestly didn't get that far.
You really think the mistress, scion of the Searing Winds, hear us?
I'm
to
sorry,
the-
what was that?
Scion? Oh, is it Scion? I don't know. The Searing Winds, Hyrus to the Ashen Throne, keeper of the gem of the eternal flame, and sovereign protector of the infernal deserts, is just gonna give you her eternal flame?
Honestly,
Probably
we
not.
didn't even know if she had it. We just knew that
Yes,
I
but I
came
did-
here.
Yeah. Thanks for
We
the
were just
information.
kind of sent here, but now we know who has it.
Just wanted to make a quick
That's-
correction there. It's Eris.
Eris, thank you. I know. I thought it was.
Can you
something
put that
off.
title in the chat, please?
Okay.
I was trying to write it down, and then it just wasn't happening.
Wait,
How do you spell Eris? A.
HEIRESS.
Oh. Thank-
Kate turns to Flint. You're telling us that we were magically teleport outside the place that we needed to be with you.
I mean, kind of sounds like that, didn't it?
That's I mean, I thought we would just get directions from here. It'd be in some lost castle or some other place would have it. I didn't think it would actually be here. You're telling me that stone is actually in this place?
I didn't
Well,
say that.
The mistress is the keeper of the gem of the eternal flames.
I bet
She
she's
brought it.
wearing it. I'm not going to take the odds.
Well, it doesn't matter. It's not like we're just going to take it. We were just hoping to bargain or.
I mean, to be fair,
borrow.
we just kind of
or-
went to the place Aya supposedly came from. I don't know if we had a plan other than that.
Yeah, we just knew it was somewhere on this plane and used him to get here, and here we are, which is quite convenient, honestly.
I'm just curious. We know about the stone. Is it really as precious as you're making it out to be?
It's got its own keeper. It's got to be
Wait.
probably pretty important.
He's listening to everything you're all saying. Like he is very.
He's gonna have to pop a Tylenol when we leave for sure.
He's very focused on all you guys and like what you're saying. Like he's taking it all in, and he's you can see his brain like thinking and calculating. He's very smart.
Are they a threat? No.
Yeah, right. I wonder.
Oh, they're really dumb, huh?
Let me see the wisdom 16. Yeah,
But-
and Zuvok is like looking back at him too, like totally. Zuvok definitely understands what he's doing.
Well, to be honest, if one plane ends up shifting into the control of cold, probably won't be very good for the rest of the planes, honestly.
he's
The
yeah.
whole, harmonic thing of the planes going on there. And,
The what
I'm a
now?
druid.
Wait, are you saying if the actual plane of our plane turns to ice, it will mess up the fire plane really bad and ruin any conquering plans?
I don't think they really want to. Do they? I don't know too much of a fire plane. Do you guys like to try to conquer the material plane, or is that you just don't give a shit?
Yeah, he's like sitting back, just listening to you guys just splurt out all this information, and he's just like loving it.
Oh, yeah, we're idiots.
He's not even like having to say anything.
It's like this is
Yeah,
my
he's like,
favorite
oh, I'll
episode of Three
interrogate them. I'll
Stooges.
use my
honestly.
I'll use my master interrogation to. Oh, nope, they're just saying things.
Yeah.
Okay.
And so he says, wait. Let me get this straight.
Yeah.
So you're saying, and he points to Kate, that you cast a spell that brought you here, and you were repeat what you said.
Which part? I've said a lot. and if he's reading
She
his mind,
said-
all he sees Kate like imagining skinning him alive.
boy.
But he says, you said you cast a spell on that one to bring you to the fire plane, and it brought you here exactly where you needed to be.
Yes, which is very strange.
Indeed.
I thought we would have to track through half the fire plane to find this stupid stone. And it'll be winding up in some lost dungeon of some creepy design.
What is Nikolai doing? Nikki. Let's change.
Niccolo.
Nico.
He's just
Come
repeating
on.
in his head.
Come on, Sebastian. You don't live that far away from me. You're surrounded by Italians.
I don't know.
What is he thinking? He's running through the plan of what we're supposed to be doing, which is it's what Mara is thinking, except a lot more in depth and a lot less brain dead.
Yeah, there's no like static between every second thought.
He
Oh,
says,
and also he's also pondering, about the answer that he received from the Oracle.
and so he
Go.
said, yeah. So he kind of just like skips by you. And then he thinks he's looking at Flint. And he says, "Why did the spell bring you here?"
How am I
Because he's a
supposed to know?
Genasi. Are all Genasis from the fire plane? That's what we thought.
I mean, I don't think we're all from the fire. Are we all
He
from the fire plane? I
says-
really don't know.
He says, you didn't know where to go, so his spell would have brought you anywhere on the fire plane, but you were specifically looking for the gem, and it brought you
Again?
here.
Weird, right?
Is that how the spell's supposed to work? I have no idea how that spell works.
Well, Zuvok didn't know where on the fire plane to bring you guys, so he couldn't really specify.
Well, he thought that it brought us wherever Flint had been last, which is why we think maybe he's from here specifically.
So you must be from here, and he points back at you, Flint.
The hairy Flint.
Kind of ended up.
I don't like your tone.
You don't like anything, though, to be
Just
fair.
by chance, did a baby go missing? How old are you, Flint?
He starts counting all his fingers and toes because he never really keeps track of that shit. 32, 3,
32.
no 2.
32 or 33 years ago. Let's add 34 just in case. And Kate's like eyeballing him right now. She
Alright.
might not have the wisdom, but she does have the intelligence.
All right, give me an insight check.
Kate might stab someone. Doesn't have the wisdom.
So he says, like, how does he say?
He's slowly going for his sword.
I'm sure babies go missing all the time on the fire plane. I don't know.
Uh-huh. Really? And what's going through her head, if you just want to know, he is lying, he is lying, he is lying, he knows something, we should stab him, stab
I mean,
him,
he
stab him,
doesn't
stab
seem
him,
like
stab him,
he's
stab
lying.
him.
You have nothing. I mean, unless you just don't believe the story.
That's what's going through her head. We
Yeah.
should stab him, stab him, stab him. We should just stab him now.
Heather just,
Close
like,
the door.
flew around.
He won't make any noise. The beholder won't find us.
I'll
and
be
then
right
we
back,
just-
real quick.
Sorry.
Come here, Shadow.
I've just tried to go with a manic mind.
We have complete
Sometimes-
opposite minds. You're like rapid fire. We should get on. I was like, do, 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 do,
Okay.
do, 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 do,
Yeah, her
do,
mind's
do,
always running nonstop. That's why she kind of forgets she's actually thinking something or saying something. That's why I've been
It's very
playing her.
fun.
He just looks at you and kind of squints his eyes a little.
So does this all mean we can meet the mistress? I mean, we seem interesting enough, right?
Maybe she knows who you are.
Maybe this guy doesn't have the actual authority to make people miss the mistress, and all he is here is to be annoying.
It's
Sorry.
almost like this was meant to be.
Ooh, a little touch of fate.
I don't like fate. Fate's horrible.
Wait, what?
Oh, that you would come here to help me with my plan.
Help
Ooh.
you with your plan? What?
What's your
What?
plan?
Oh, no, 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 no.
Why start doing this quid pro quo?
He says, well, here's the thing. I'm indebted to the mistress, and I don't want to be anymore. And if you're here for the gem of eternal, I'll call it that. Gem of eternal flame. Right? That was it?
Yeah, the
Mhm.
fire gem. Yeah.
Gem of eternal flame. She would rather die than give it to you.
Insight check that.
Yeah. He seems to be, I mean, he's saying like she would rather, she's the keeper of the gem of the eternal flame. So he says, no, I'm not lying. She is the keeper of the gem of the eternal flame. She would
Wait.
rather die than give that thing away. So the only way you're going to get it is by killing her.
Why do you think I thought you were lying?
Oh, lucky guess.
And Kate's like imagining ripping his head off.
So
Over
you're
and
one of the
over again.
slaves that are like down there. You're one of the her slave thingies too.
He says, I wouldn't call it a slave, but indebted.
Indentured servitude, slave, kind of same thing, honestly. But yeah, okay.
I will attack in 5 seconds. And Kate starts counting down her head.
Luckily, Kate count
Five,
higher than 4, so she
4,
forgets.
3.
He looks at you
2.
and he says, "Don't do it."
You're reading our minds.
He's
Just
what now?
those simple ones.
Hey, my mind is a genius mind.
Scatterbrained at most.
And Kate's like surprised he hasn't realized that I'm wearing a tie of a genius for the intelligence.
All right, look, Mr. Fox, what do you want us to
Oh, yeah,
do?
you do have that on. You should have. I gotta remember these things. But he might actually know what that is. He's pretty smart. He's a super wizard, pretty much. What did you say, Chang?
All right, Mr. Fox, what do you want us to do?
He says, "Well, you're going to have to come up with a way to get rid of her."
All right.
I mean, what, you're going to get us an audience with her, right? Some kind of thing like that?
She has many defenses here. You would have to get rid of those first.
Or, now that you
That's a
tell
lot. I mean,
Or, hold on, let me finish there, Frankie. We tell her about your little grand scheme to dispose her, and in return, we get a reward.
He says,
how does that work if we
AG
can't
the
see her
Stone.
without talking to him?
or I just sound the alarm and have you all killed.
Sorry, I wasn't paying attention there for a second. What did we do?
He looks at you and he says, sighs, "You're going to have to get rid of the mistress if you want the gem of eternal flame."
Oh. Are you testing us to see if we say yes and then you say that they were going to kill you?
Yeah, I thought we just talked to her first.
Have you been listening to a word I said?
Yeah, I'm not.
That
sure.
is her most prized possession. She will never let it go.
I mean, it isn't her title, keeper of the gem of the flame.
Well,
It
you're
is
not
her
are you?
solemn duty. I
Yes,
know
but
her.
yeah.
I've worked for her for years.
Yeah, but you're not her though. And maybe we could convince her to depart with it for just a little bit, and we come back and return it. We ain't
If
gonna
she
keep.
even gets the slightest notion that you want it, she will kill you. She won't even ask. I know
Why do
her
I-
better than you.
But you got to give us a reason why we should
You also kind of want to
trust
kill
what
her.
you're saying. Yeah, capiche? You know what I'm saying?
I say we do it.
We don't know you either. Would you? Oh, hey, look, shortstop. You gotta calm down, right?
I'm just
You-
saying.
You
Sounds
need
like a
to
good plan.
I think you need to talk to somebody, like a medical professional.
He says,
I died once.
I really don't care.
I love how you play that character.
he says, with my help, it shouldn't be that hard. You're a capable wizard, and he looks at Zuvok. Powerful one, I see.
Kate snorts.
Zuvok kind of gives a look like, yeah, okay, like, doesn't, a little nervous.
All right. Why don't you just give us a second? Team huddle. Come on.
Yes. Hello.
I'll get.
He can kind of read our minds, so it doesn't really matter if we huddle or not.
I don't care. We need to discuss this. You understand?
Okay.
Listen,
Fine.
Hello.
I don't care if he knows what I ate for breakfast and how much I shit out the other day. We need to talk about this before we, I don't know, assassinate the head of a nation.
A nation
Is it
that
a
has
nation or is it
slaves.
like a fortress?
Oh, Jesus Christ, what is it? I mean, he doesn't exist. Oh, by the gods, does it fucking matter right now? Are we really
Probably
gonna get
not.
into semantics?
No, I don't have to.
It is hot. It is hot. I am
Yeah.
miserable. I want to go back to the land of the living
He says,
where there's water.
but perhaps. Oh, let me just move. Nabukoth. But perhaps Nabukoth has a point. If we both are helping, we might be able to pull this off.
What binds
Okay.
you? Is it a contract?
It's a long story which I do not wish to get into.
So
Yeah.
if we kill her, you'll be unbound. Is that what you're saying?
You're very
In fact-
bright.
You know what? Why don't you just? I mean, I love long stories. Why don't you just start right now?
He says, well, I'm not going to tell it.
He hasn't really told us anything since we really
you
met
haven't,
him.
You haven't told us anything, and you're just asking us to just off your employer. And
I'm not-
again the leader of a nation.
No,
Oh.
you misunderstand. You want the gem of eternal flame.
Do we really need it?
You
I mean,
have
I know.
to kill her to get it. If you off her, as you say, it is just a benefit for me.
Yeah, but we don't know her. You understand? We're just getting one side of the story over here.
One side's all you need sometimes.
So you don't believe that she won't let it go?
Honestly, you're not giving us a lot of opportunity. You're not really giving us much to trust you either right now. We're kind of stuck between a rock and a hard place, which is why I called the team meeting. That includes you, Zubak. Not you, Mr. Fox. No offense.
He says, oh, it's your funeral.
Yeah, well, one of us died before already. She can't shut up about it. So
Zuvok says,
Hey.
I totally understand what the fox is saying.
What the fuck?
yeah, I speak common too. We still
But what
gotta
does
talk
the
about
fox
this.
say?
The only way we're going to get this is if we kill the mistress. No other way can we
Yes.
get this gem from her. She will not.
Yes.
She will not part with it.
Makes sense to me.
All right. Okay, Mara.
I believe what
Yes.
he is saying is true.
All right. So you buy into this horse shit. Mara buys into this horse shit.
All right. Let's meet in the middle. We prepare everything we need to do to take her out if we have to. But when we meet her, we try to convince her to give it over, and we won't have to kill her. If she hands it over, we don't do anything. We walk away. If she does try to kill us, well, we have weakened her enough where we might be able to kill her. Meet in the middle? How you feel about that?
I didn't hear a word you just said. I was looking at the paintings.
Yeah, we know. We got that. We get that by now, Mara. Just keep
Hey,
looking.
All right.
if we do kill her, will you just take over this place or will you just go away?
I am going to get as far away from here as I can.
So we could potentially get rid of
Smart.
slaves.
Now, I have a couple questions.
Now, let me finish my question real quick.
Sure.
How, Mr. Fox? How on Faerun? What's the planet called again?
Yeah, Faerun, right?
How on Faerun do you propose we weaken the defenses of the castle? We just kill all the henchmen silently.
That
The most quiet, the person that's the person that's supposed to be the most quiet out of all of us makes a racket. Can't shut up.
he says.
Yeah, I'm pretty bad at stuff.
He says, let me do an insight check. I don't want to just insight.
Got some grand plan.
He says, not everyone loves the mistress.
Ooh. The plot thickens.
Does anyone love the mistress?
Oh,
It
she
does
definitely has her servants that follow her, but There might be some that do
All right.
not.
I'm gonna ask you the next set of this. I'm gonna ask you the next question. Does some include only you?
He looks at you and he says, talk to one of the guard that brought you in here.
Is she on our side? Or I guess your side.
She went all the way to the gate.
I don't think
Yeah.
she's on it. I don't think she's on Mr. Fox's side. I mean, if what he's saying is true, they might just have a catty relationship with each other. They don't like each other. Now, you know how women are. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'll sort of elbow bump Zubak. Since he's the only human. Yeah.
What do you say to Zubak? Sorry.
I said, you know how women are, you know what I'm saying?
He looks at you. I
You know
don't.
what I'm saying? Don't. Jesus Christ. I mean, oh, Panda.
Hey, Foxman, settle a bet for me.
What?
If you look into that
I
guy's head,
changed the way I started off acting with him one way and I changed it to another. I can't.
I
I'm the
feel
worst.
like he listened to us
I'm-
talk for so long and he's like, oh my god, I can't deal with these fucks.
I'm the worst role player ever. Like I like went through a personality change like halfway through.
I feel like
uh,
just dealing with this group will do that to
Yeah.
you.
If you look into
The-
that guy's mind, and I point at Zuvok, is his thoughts just going, I want the ring, I want the ring, I want to freeze them all?
Who do you do that? You point at Tuvok?
Yeah.
He says, "Oh, I dropped that spell a while back.
Oh, okay.
Not a while, but a few minutes ago. It was only like a minute long."
Did you find
Okay.
anything fun?
He says, "I definitely found some things interesting."
All right. Sorry, Zuvok. Just had to check.
He just gives you a look. Like, how dare you?
Eh. I mean, how dare I
Um,
normally? So, but in any case, I would hate to do all this without meeting her. Problem.
What if we meet her and she's as awful as he said she is? And then just, I mean, to be fair, Flint, look at all the slaves she keeps. I don't think that's going to be a.
Also quite fair. If we get rid of her, we could potentially free all these people.
Yes, you could free all the enslaved, but
Do these people deserve it, or are they just kind of picked up and stolen?
I think questioning if people deserve enslavement's a bit questionable. So,
I mean, there's all kinds of people that kind of, prisoners deserve to be used kind of sometimes.
that's just enslavement, but the law says it's okay.
If you did something horrible, you kind of got to pay for it.
How are we suddenly waxing philosophy?
He says, "Who cares about the slaves?
I raised
Or,
my hand.
Who cares about the slaves?" I'll try to get back to the personality I wanted.
Rude.
So yeah, clearly, this.
He just wants to run away and be by
Yeah,
himself.
he doesn't care about what happens here.
All right, well, if you have a game plan,
Yeah, because so far we saw a dragon and a freaking thing made out of eyeballs. And
yes, the eyeball monster was quite disturbing.
both of those things don't, and then something wriggling around in lava. None of those things sound like they'd actually be things we can take care of on a normal day.
Well then, we'll need a distraction.
I look at Kate.
I'm just looking at the fox, like, okay,
And he's like looking back at you
And?
guys.
all right, and
He says, "Well,
We thought you had an actual plan, not just an idea.
he says, well, some of your ideas might come in handy as well."
Okay, he doesn't actually have a plan. This is- uh,
We could start an uprising.
I don't even know what defenses this
Ooh,
broad
that
has.
sounds like a
his
great
fortress.
idea.
an up,
Okay, start an uprising.
That
With
will
who?
get most of the
What?
guards busy trying to get it back to normal or back under control.
What's the
Very
symbol?
smart,
What's the slogan?
you.
Thank you. I've never
Yeah,
been told that before.
Yeah, ideas are nice, but how are we gonna execute it?
I mean, I could speak to all of them in their mind.
And just kickstart a revolution just like that, huh?
I don't know. I've never tried before.
That right, Mara? I stare at paintings and I wasn't listening most of the time.
Yes.
Sounds like too much work.
and honestly, what's she gonna say? You're gonna say boo, start an uprising?
What's the slogan?
They're slaves. Would you want to be a slave?
Yeah, this all kind of
That's a
sucks.
good slogan. Do you really want to be a slave?
Who's gonna lead it? Us? We're not even from around here.
Kate
Evelyn.
looks at you. You could lead it. You have that leader mojo. It's mostly in the jaw, though. You do have a leader jaw.
I don't. What?
Look at his jaw. You don't tell me none of you haven't realized he has this kind of leader jaw. You know, like jaw of someone who's a leader.
So if you're not gonna let us see the right away, I guess you can allow us or give us authority to just walk around. Is that what you're saying that you're gonna do, or?
He says, I'll have one of the salamanders walk you around.
What's a salamander?
It's a lizard.
He says, they don't speak common, so they'll have no idea what you're saying.
What? So they don't even know where we're going. They just kind of walk.
Just point. They're not
Oh.
that dumb.
Huh. Okay. What do they speak?
A language you, well, no, actually you might. He says Ingwin. Ignan. Sorry. Ignan. I don't know how to pronounce it.
That's a
Ignan.
primordial language. I actually speak that.
Well, there you go.
So we're gonna be escorted around by a talking lizard.
It's more like guttural grunts and whatnot. Simple phrases. Yeah.
All right. So, do you guys have a plan? What are you gonna do?
Probably just walk around and scope things out. See if
No, we don't have a fucking plan.
Yeah.
Start an uprising. We can go. I think the
We're just-
tiefling would make a good leader. Just
We're
saying.
just getting
He was
thrown
cool.
into shit. This guy.
I say we go talk to the tiefling. I can send him a little telepathic message and be like, "Bitch, it's time. The uprising is nigh. Rally the troops."
Oh,
Yeah. So this
is that one of the salamanders?
Yeah,
is
so
that one of the
this-
things that just
yeah.
pubs out of the puddle?
So this massive, snake-like serpent creature comes coming out of the lava, slithering out with a burning hot iron. What are they called? Spear.
Right,
And it kind of the little fox says in England, "Show these guests around. They are looking to do trade with us and want to see our facilities." And it kind of just nods its head.
Okay. Come on, Mr. Fire.
And it starts, to bring you around.
I guess we'll go back out into the courtyard and look at the slave pens. Does that sound like a good idea?
Yes, we can pretend like we're going to buy them.
Yeah, so he would give you like I'm gonna just move you guys around. A good tour. This map is way too big for this.
Okay.
I'll just tell you. I mean, he shows you as you go back down the halls. You can see that there are rooms with you hear some movement beyond some of the doors. They're really thick iron doors, so it's pretty hard to hear through them. But then when you go back up, you see the big slave pens. Okay, let me drag. There you go.
What did Duragar usually speak? Undercommon?
Yeah, right?
Is everyone there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, let me delete your other tokens. All right. So again, you guys see all the slaves. You do notice that one tiefling slave working. He does notice you immediately. He looks like kind of right at you, Mara.
Oh, shit, he actually recognizes you.
No, he doesn't.
no, we're
she's a
just kin
tiefling,
recognizes kin.
Yeah. That's
I'm just gonna say quietly to the group. I think we message him. He's the leader.
I don't know if he's a leader, if he just, is another tiefling.
No, he's going to be one.
Oh. You realize that half of these guys are probably going to get themselves killed.
Well, they're going to as slaves here anyway, so they might as well do it fighting for their freedom.
I hate that logic. I really do.
It's after they die getting themselves beaten, mining for them.
Fair.
Give them a little dignity when they go out.
He looks like this.
Oh my.
Yeah,
That is some thirsty art.
I know, seriously.
Someone is horny for this man.
I was like, wow, he's hot.
I mean, literally.
But the ears. I mean, come on. Don't look.
I can look past the ears. It's so stupid.
I know, but they don't look natural though. Like they were added on later on.
I didn't really look at the picture that close.
He looks like he's about to drop the hottest fucking R&B album in the world.
I totally get that. Yeah.
Yeah, this is his cover.
These AI images. I everyone hates him, but I love him.
AI is so funny. It's always so buck wild.
As an actual artist, I'm conflicted. But
it's great for me. So yeah, the salamander kind of shows you around. You see that tiefling. Do you message him? What do you do?
Yeah, as we're kind of cruising around, I'm gonna just very subtly cast message and just what am I gonna fucking say? Get ready and ready for fellow workers. The uprising's about to begin. And I'm gonna cast guidance on myself too. Just when I say
that. And he automatically can answer back.
Yeah.
Okay. He says, when? Like,
I turn to the group. Are we doing this now?
Okay, well that was quick.
No, I don't. Okay. Zuvok says, no, not now. We're scoping out the place. Like tries to whisper it.
Okay, I'll send him a message and be like, I'll give you the signal. Just have everyone ready.
He nods at you, gives you a look. And that's
all right. I mean, that was easy.
Yeah, I mean, he that's what he wanted from you guys. So he just gave it to him, and he was like, "Yeah, perfect."
Overnight revolution. Things move fast down here, huh?
Yeah, right. You just nod at people. Got it. Got it. Got it.
Yeah, they've been planning this already. And they're like, "Oh, sick timing."
Yeah.
If we can distract guards away from the slave pens and not be this, have the slave pens be the immediate draw,
Slaughtering ground.
then they might have a better chance. Honestly,
Oh my god, guys! If we rescue the tiefling, he can swear fealty to me. That'd be so fun.
And so it
I'm
begins.
kidding. Or am I?
Or are you?
Or
No.
am I? Am
I
I?
know.
Only I know.
Only time will tell. I can't wait to find
Mhm.
out.
I have not settled on a direction for this character. I mean, I kind of have, but I haven't fully.
Just wait until you see.
I'm excited
for
in
everything.
store for you.
Oh, I'm stoked.
take a look at the dock area, maybe.
Okay. So yeah, he brings you over to the dock area. Oh, this guy's just gonna get stuck. It's pretty much what you remember from seeing it through the other side. Currently, there are no more boats. The boats sailed back after their trade. There are still some boxes down there that they're moving, but that's about it. You don't really see anything else.
So
Interest. The only way into this place is by using the boats. I mean, if you can always ask questions to the salamander if you want, since you speak its language.
So where are they selling the stone to? Are they building more monuments somewhere? Probably doesn't even know that.
Yeah, that's what I'm like debating right now. If he even knows that. I do not know where it goes. I know not where it goes.
That's unfortunate. You ever seen the mistress?
Yes.
Does she look like me but without fur?
No.
Shit. Okay. Well, actually, that's probably a good thing.
Hey, do me a
She
favor and
is
ask it.
the embodiment of flame. She
Okay.
is pure beauty.
On the plus side, guys, she's probably gonna do fire damage, so like most of us are gonna be okay.
Hey, do me a favor and ask him if she's really if she's that overprotective of that thingy,
Okay.
that gadget, gizmo.
And she slaughters all who seek the stone, right?
He says she is the keeper of the flame, eternal flame.
You ever seen that thing?
He looks at you, a little confused.
Must look pretty awesome. I mean, if she's the keeper of something that's called the Eternal Flame, it's gotta look pretty cool.
He's still looking at you a little confused. He says, I told you she is beautiful.
Oh shit, she is the gem.
No, I think she's just a fire elemental.
Huh.
Because if she's the gem, then we shouldn't be killing her. If anything, we should be kidnapping her. Which open up a whole new can of worms.
Zuvok says, but the fox said she wouldn't give up the gem. So he did say there was a gem.
Yeah, well, the fox said a lot of things, all right.
Perhaps this creature just doesn't know.
That's also very fair. It doesn't see it. Like Ignan is very guttural language and very kind of simplistic, but even like this guy, it's mostly just like really like one word after the other, not really conjoined or whatnot. So yeah, I could see that. So,
Kate, give me
here's
a Constitution saving throw. I forgot about these. Okay. Cody?
Go
What's
to
up?
your mic.
Oh, there you go. Give me a Constitution saving throw. Nice. All right. Yeah, you're still sweating, but you're doing fine.
Drinking that water. Being hydrated.
I mean, I feel like you'd almost be
Okay,
out.
I honestly don't care what we do, as long as we get something done in the next hour.
Okay. Well,
I don't want to be here anymore.
I do have somewhat of a plan, and it's kind of stupid.
We'll go with that. That plan
okay.
sounds perfect.
We're not
What's the
doing
plan?
it.
Genius plan.
What's the plan?
So
We'll
that
workshop.
that little inlet, right, is made out of lava.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can create a giant freaking thing of water. That'll probably instantly evaporate and just turn into this giant mass of steam. But that would probably attract a lot of attention. And once all the guards start running that way, the slaves can start picking off the guards that gets left behind. I'll give them a little better of a chance. Granted, I do need to be 120 feet away from it.
I've changed my
Not all
mind.
about that.
Change your mind about what? I missed it.
That plan is,
Idiotic.
yeah, yeah.
Oh,
But good thought. Good thought.
We'll
Trying.
file that. We'll file that on the plan C or D.
okay.
I mean,
Ooh, I didn't think it was so
I like
bad.
the smoke screen thing. The smoke screen thing sounds good. Water, yeah, I like that. That's a good part of the plan. It was relying on the slaves that you lost me.
Well, we're not exactly. It's more like this is happening, so now that's happening. So there's two levels of chaos going on, kind of.
Well, that plan works if we're operating on the assumption that more than two of the guards will actually be concerned enough to investigate.
Mm,
Because I'm gonna tell you right now, brother, I really don't think they care about steam in the plane of fire.
unless you can do an ocean of water and make all the lava around the place. Can you do an ocean?
It's more like a 30-foot long, 10 feet wide, and 10 feet tall thing.
So
An above ground pool. All right.
You notice the she devil who brought you down walking on the side of the wall, like walking along the top of the wall to the south of you guys.
I'll wave.
Oh, wink.
I mean, that's it.
Just a very friendly, nonchalant. Hello.
I don't think she can see you wink from all the way down.
Flint's not that.
Yeah,
They're far away.
she doesn't seem to respond to those.
Well, I thought we were just going to be friendly.
Well, Mr. Fox says she's one of the people who got into who ain't so hot on the mistress. So why don't we just go talk to her as well?
Let's
Is she hold on.
let's go
Is
walk
she-
along the walls, Mr. Salamander.
I was catatonic for the first hour, for the first 90 minutes we were here. Is she important?
Hey, she's a guard.
She's a guard. Just a
Sorry,
guard.
did the Arcanoloth imply that she was on his side?
You know, he like kind of implied that she might be.
Okay.
Not
Yeah.
friends with the mistress.
Enemy of my enemy. Or enemy.
We
of
also
the
don't want to
person I
fuck it up
know.
because if she is on our side and we're like, hey, you want to join our plan to like assassinate your mistress, then we're fucked.
We'll just go. All right, let me go talk to her real quick.
Well, Mara's gonna have to be the one to talk to her. None of us speak her language except for Mara.
How about you translate to the salamander and salamander translate back? I don't really trust Mara to translate anything. I'm gonna be honest.
I did just fine.
No offense.
I don't know. Can hey buddy, do you speak to the devils, or the devils just not speak the same language as you?
They speak in mind.
Oh, the fox guy, not the fly ones speak in mind.
I'll point to her, assuming she's still kind of around.
Yes, devil she speak in mind?
Oh,
Does
they mind
Durgar-
read too.
Does Duragar understand common?
They talk to Durgar.
They
that's a-
no undercommon and dwarvish.
I know
Wait,
Undercommon.
hold on.
No, he's not there. That I accidentally dragged him up there with you guys. I forgot to put him back. Sorry.
All right, let's go talk to him.
So you're going to the She Devil?
Yeah,
Yeah.
All right. I mean,
Mara, if we have to rely on you for translation, translate literally. I beg you.
Yes.
The stakes are high.
Yeah.
Hello there.
so Mara, do you reach out and talk to her across?
Are we next to her?
Well, she's on top of the wall. Let me actually bring you guys
Can
down.
we get on top of the wall? Can we go into the battlements? Into
Like
the tower?
that's you see her up top of here, walking across back to her original post.
So
No, they're not gonna let you up here.
What are we talking to her about?
She
Well,
potentially could be an ally.
Oh
Yeah,
my god,
first-
this is so stressful. Because if she's not, we're just dead. Yeah.
No, first of all, we're going to ask her what her opinions or what her political opinions are on the situation around here.
Do Mara's little thing of, hey, you like working here? Just kind of airy and light and not really thinking about it.
Yeah, we're not leading with, hey, we're going to kill the queen in the morning. You coming? Yeah, we're not leading with that.
All right. Sure.
So what are you saying?
Hello.
She kind of looks up first and then down at you, and says,
I think my companions have some questions.
"Yes."
I look at the group.
Um,
We're talking. What do you want?
You go on our lunch break or something?
So I'm trying to
Sit down.
remind me of the rules on telepathy. If someone is telepathic, can you talk to them, or can they only talk to you?
So message you can do back and forth.
Yeah, I'm
if
talking
you're
about
casting
telepathy,
messages.
though.
I
Telepathy.
You can respond. They can read what you're saying back, essentially.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know either. I was just
Like
wondering.
Charles
that.
Xavier.
Because they can talk to you, but I don't know if that means because they'd have to read your mind to talk back. But telepathy is not mind reading; they're different.
So
Yeah.
actually, telepathy is back and forth, but typically, because I played Kalashatar a lot, and they interpret things as if they don't speak the same language, they interpret things in pictures. But if speak the same language, it will actually
Yeah,
the
it's the
Kalashatar
same
one is
thing.
very specific. But if it's telepathy that can transcend languages, it confers in pictures. But if it's a telepathy that you need to know the language, you just talk back and forth.
She'll just stick the message, just for now, because you can cast that spell all the time, right, Mara?
Yep, it's a cantrip. It's
Yeah.
unlimited.
So she says, "What are your questions?"
Well, I think my companions want something of a more private nature, if that suits you. I think the heat is getting to the little.
Broke up a little bit, so I'm not quite sure exactly everything you said.
I just said I think they want to go somewhere a little more quiet. The heat I think is getting to the little one.
There's nowhere to go away to escape the heat.
But I try to tell her, but
What's going on? What are you asking her?
I'm just trying to see if she'll meet us alone.
Just ask her to go on our lunch break or something.
Is it
Um,
time?
Yeah, sure.
Would you go on a lunch break? Is that a thing?
Mara, you suddenly feel a little like when you. How do I put
Yeah.
this? you before she says it, you almost feel like she's like there's a resistance, and you kind of feel it a little bit. But then you feel like you could easily overcome it. And when you say
Interesting. So, like, sending message to her. Sorry.
so like when you said you can go on your lunch break, it almost felt like a command, like that you could push to her.
Oh,
If that makes sense.
yeah.
So if Mara felt that, the question then becomes, would she had pushed?
Mara's a curious little critter, so I feel like she mostly hits the red button because she wants to know what the red button does. So this feels like a little bit of a red button. Like, oh, this is new. What does it do?
Like you could almost feel like you could just make her come to you in a sense.
I'll give it a whirl.
So is that what you do?
Yes.
Okay, what is your spell save DC?
15 or 16. Where is it saying this? It's not showing this at the top. Let me scroll. 16.
You feel a resistance, but then it almost comes off as approach, and she immediately just drops down with her wings out and lands in front of you. And then she shakes her head and she goes, "What did you just do to me?"
Simply asked for a conversation.
She's looks really nervous and she says,
What did you do?
Hey, how you doing?
Mara, what did you do?
Nothing. I just asked if she could meet us privately for a break.
Somehow you compelled me.
She doesn't sound happy. So, can you please apologize for whatever it is that happened?
My apologies if you felt beyond your will.
She how magic. She just chucks it up to that, and she says, "Well, you have my attention. What do you want?"
Well,
We go sit
I turn to the rest of the group.
What are we?
Is there like a break room or something?
Is there
A back
somewhere
room where you just
little quieter?
sit down,
You
eat?
could have this conversation.
There's no
Sit
one
down.
here. We can talk right here.
Oh, isn't there? Okay.
Yeah.
Are you sure?
So I'm in my.
I still have the
notes page.
Arkanloth with you guys. Oops, I didn't realize he's so little.
Oh, aw, he's just tagging along, little guy.
Yeah.
Can you please ask her? Is she absolutely certain nobody's going to hear whatever we're going to say?
I
Prying
want
ears.
certainty that there are no prying ears here.
She looks around. I don't see anyone.
No, full of love. All right.
I mean,
Okay.
you look around. There's no one around. You're in an empty courtyard.
Yeah, but we're dealing with a lot of magic. We're dealing with a lot of magic here. But if she says so, this is gonna backfire. It's gonna blow up in her face. Anyways, ask her how's she feel working around here? Good benefits, got a family, that kind of thing. Single mom, single mother. How we
As
doing?
we're walking around in the interest of doing business here, questions. What's it like working here?
Tell her we're taking a survey.
Are you really asking me how I like this place?
Well, like is not necessarily
What?
the operative word. What's your experience here, being here, working here, the people here?
Ask her what's her personal thoughts on working for the mistress. She a good boss?
Is the mistress a good boss? Does she do her work well?
She
You got help, dental?
She says, only when you listen to her. She's quite evil.
Compared to like what are we talking about here? And in what regards?
In regards of evil, what would be your definition?
Untrusting. Us devils, we are lawful. But dealing with her is not quite as fun. No, that's not what she says.
It's not desirable.
Yeah, it's not desirable.
All right, so she's paranoid. I'm assuming paranoia.
So she thinks she's just like
Cynical?
more chaotic, basically.
Yeah.
So she doesn't quite follow the
Right,
rules
so
that you're accustomed to.
So paranoid.
She quite well maybe be.
Would you say she's possessed? Would you say she's possessive?
I'll just translate that directly.
And she harbors power, like most of us.
I see it, of course.
Right. So she harbors power, but does she covet it?
Who doesn't?
Okay.
I'm assuming Mara's translating this. Yeah.
Yes. Well, I would say those who have a firmer grasp on it, but who am I to say?
Why do you ask me all these questions?
Well, I had some conversations earlier with your friend Nebuchadnezzar, and he just, was talking about going into business. And he'd like to
Friend?
know.
We're not friends.
Well, you are
He's another skeeving one.
Okay. So tell him could you tell him Mr. Fox says that could you tell him Mr. Fox is also, how do I put this, unsatisfied with the working conditions of this place?
She says,
Yeah, I'll translate that.
okay.
So we're just getting a broad, sweeping survey.
Let's see if she puts two and two together.
I'm like so subtle, you guys.
So yeah, her eyebrow goes up like in a and she says, I'm not surprised. He seems like he's unhappy. He seems like he's always up to something for sure.
Yeah, we figured as much. Sounds like that.
He seems a bit homesick.
I do
Yes.
not try to understand what an Arkaloth thinks.
No.
Right. So the next question is, keep translating, Mark. Word for word,
Yes. All right.
as best you can, please. I beg you.
Question 2.
We already know that Mr. Fox is unsatisfied with the working conditions of this place. And it seems to me that you may also be somewhat unsatisfied with the working conditions of this place. Would you happen to know any others that may also be unsatisfied with the working conditions of this place?
I'll just kind of do like a live translation as he's speaking. Word for word, basically.
Hand gestures. I got the hand. I'm out. My character's Italian. I got hand gestures and everything.
She says, "Oh, most
Any dissatisfied employees?
I'm sure there are, but it's not like we talk about it.
Would you happen to know of any who may be?
If you're expecting people to join you, it's just a risk you're going to have to take."
What if we could convince them and you to look the other way for a little while?
Kate
What
smacks her
was that?
face.
I was well. That was me
Alright.
debating if I translate that or not.
Yeah.
That seemed too on the nose.
I want to, if I may, Mara, don't
Take a
translate
break
that.
for a little while.
Okay. Look, Flint, I'm gonna tell you something. You don't. Okay, Flint, you're part of the Harpers, right?
Yeah.
Subtlety is the key word of that
I was
organization,
I was really shitty about that actually.
right?
Didn't we find him in like the 5 seconds he started watching us?
Yes.
I don't know. I
was
wasn't there.
I'm more
don't-
the clean up, burn things away kind of part of the Harpers, honestly.
Anyway, that's all right because I didn't translate what you just said.
Right.
Actually, we've been talking about lunch this entire time. I haven't been discussing what you've been saying at all.
That's funny.
Look, we just wanted to know if you particularly knew anybody who possibly may or may not feel the same way as you do.
Well,
I'll
the only
translate
thing-
that and add on. I'm not talking full conversations, of course. That would be risky. Just, whispers in the hallway.
Again, we're just taking an employee satisfaction survey. There's no
Just if we're
pressure.
going into business. No pressure.
No pressure.
We just want to know what's going on behind them.
She says, well, us devils, we all have our own agendas. I cannot pretend to know what others are thinking, for we do not share such thoughts with each other. I feel like devils really wouldn't. Like, they'd all be scheming their own schemes.
Mm-hmm.
But I do feel like there might be an air of.
I get what you're saying.
Because they're all.
But
employees,
there
technically.
always would be, because they're always scheming. So, like, yeah, I guess there would be. But
Yeah, they're all
if
trying to.
they're
Like,
gonna,
they would all try to get ahead.
yeah, but if they're gonna react, is based on the moment. I guess I would say.
Yeah, I figured that's what you were getting at. I just
Yeah.
didn't want that to be the answer.
All right.
Like, I'm gonna roll for each one to see if they're going to. So it would be if the dice are in your favor or not.
All
On
right.
a scale of 1 to 10, how surprised would you be on a giant wall of steam rising into the air?
Again, Flint. That's playing.
Yeah,
That's like
I look
playing
at
deep.
Flint and I'm like, I don't
Well,
think you should be like, hey, how surprised would you
We're gonna
be
table
by the
the
trap that I'm
steam
going
for
to?
now.
I'm assuming Mara doesn't translate that either.
Yeah, he says that. And I turn to him like, I thought maybe
You're
table.
really enjoying the steam thing.
We could go to a sauna afterwards if that's what you want. That would be fun.
All right.
I mean, Kate looks like she could use one, honestly. Hey, look at her.
Oh, Kate, you're just mostly sweat at this point.
I'm gonna throw you in lava and see how your resistance handles that.
Oh, a lot better than yours would.
Mara, I love you. I truly do. But you might join him. You might join him. I want out of this place. I don't care anymore.
Yeah, it's hot. We get it. Last question. Or
Give me the
perhaps
damn
the
thing that gives
second
you
to last
resistance,
question.
and then you ask to.
I pat
If-
Kate on the shoulder.
If we all decided, all the workers, including the rest of us, decided to tell the mistress, if we relate to her our unsatisfaction in the workplace, would you be there to sign a petition for better working conditions?
How does Mara translate that?
I'm gonna
Translate.
stab you.
I think
Literally.
with yeah, I was gonna say
I want it
Nikki is a
literally.
lot more careful with his words than
Yeah.
the other two are. So with him, I trust that his words are like specific and intentional.
Okay.
So him, I'll tell you if I ever skip or change something that he says. But for him,
Okay.
pretty literal.
He used to work in sanitation.
Yeah, he
So-
seems to know what he's doing. It's the fucking hotheads over here that I'm like, hey, censor. Head of Mars thinking that we maybe don't say some things, you know?
Okay. So yeah, she says and you can Wait, because you're asking her
Would you-
pretty much. Would she say it again? Yeah, just
Yeah,
say it
yeah,
out
yeah,
normally.
repeat.
Normally, yeah.
What do you mean normally? Do you mean the way I just
what
said
is
it?
she trying to? What's her point? Like, what is she trying to say?
If we started a rebellion,
Yeah,
would you join?
that's what I
basically?
thought. Okay, that's what I just want to make sure.
Could we count on in your participation?
Yeah. She says, "Give me a persuasion check."
Okay,
Yeah,
I had
Mara.
cast guidance on myself. I think.
Hold up.
Did
Can I?
With
Can, one,
advantage.
can
yeah.
Mara get advantage?
Yeah, is he helping?
Yeah. You can get advantage.
Okay. Come on, bitch. Roll super good.
I kind of give her a bit of a just a little bit of a,
25.
Nice.
Hey, good shit.
Yeah. So she looks at you and she says, "I'd be interested for sure." And the
Wonderful.
the smirk kind of goes up on her face.
Well,
Excellent.
that is very good news, and we would all like to thank you for filling out the employee satisfaction survey, and I hope we can count on you to sign a petition within the next, I don't know, day or so.
No, I'm trying to put I'll do this.
Workers' union and all, you know that.
Yeah, you see this like kind of little grin go on her face, and she likes this idea. I thought there
Since
was,
we've
like-
been so rude, may I ask what I can call you?
I'm just trying. I'll give her the charmed effect.
We're so charming.
Her name is Lilza. I don't know.
How do I spell that?
Wait a minute, hold on, aren't you not supposed to give out?
Yeah. That's the
That's
thing. Devils
why
don't give
I
out
was
their names.
asking.
Yeah. I totally remembered that too. Like earlier, like yesterday, I was
No.
thinking about that. I was like, oh yeah, don't give out devils' names.
No.
Chang,
Their
that's why I
true
was
name,
asking.
Yeah, don't give out
my
their true
character
names.
is subtle. My character's not subtle.
And
I
then
was trying to be.
I know.
God damn it.
And then I totally forgot in the moment. That's how bad I am. I'm always thinking.
No,
I'm,
that's
sure they,
okay. What
I'm
was-
sure they have
well,
nom de plumes.
She
and
was
stuff.
charmed. She was also compelled earlier. Maybe she's feeling a little loosey brained. What's her name? You told me it.
Um,
How many devils get caught like that? Honestly, what's your name, Liza? Fuck.
Yeah. Oh, it's
If they were charmed like they are like right now,
yeah, we listen.
I can see
I
that.
did some sort of compelling earlier. She's super charmed by us right now. I can see her being like, "Oh my god, my name is like."
yeah, I can see Mara doing that with those rolls too.
but she's not charmed at the moment. I just put the charm
Not-
down
not like-
there.
Yeah, no,
Show
but
that she'll
I
be
meant
on our
charmed, not
side,
like the
yeah.
magical effect. I meant like the actual like charmed that you can be by a person.
Yeah. She's not that. Yeah. So she.
And I didn't ask for her name. I asked what I could call her.
Yeah, you did.
So it's different.
I'm just.
I play too
trying
many
to-
Fae, so
I'm just trying to
Well,
find one.
We know that the devils
It's like
will
an alias.
be on our
Marissa.
could potentially be on our side, but these salamanders are definitely not going to take this shit like that.
You can
This
call.
is a shit show, Joe.
It's about to get messier. Aren't you excited?
Hey, Wizard, you can't tell us Port Bus back immediately, right?
You can call me Liez.
Okay, Wizard.
that was the
Yeah,
note.
that's the
How do I
devil.
spell that?
I'll just say that. Liez. Liez.
Leads.
All right. So yeah, so she's on your side. What were you guys gonna do next? Sorry.
Okay, so we have the enslaved people ready to rebel.
Yep.
We have at least one of the little devils on our side, maybe the others. There's still a fucking dragon and a fucking beholder.
So, Mara, if we can leave her with this, Les, we're just gonna
Yeah.
leave you with this. if there's any, I know you've made the point that nobody can be trusted around you's guards because you all got agendas and whatnot. But if there's anybody who you're particularly close to, friends, powwow, pals with, maybe let them know of the petition as well.
I would be a fool to think that they might be on my side.
Do we have to convince them as well? Would you
I,
say?
the more
I
the
don't
more
think that
people
would
we
be-
ask about it, I don't. Yeah, I think I'm gonna say this before I translate it for her. I will say, like, the more. I don't know why I'm saying this out of character. The more people that we try to convince to get on our side, the higher chance we have of failing. And if just one person refuses, the game is over.
Yeah, well, the problem is we only got the one.
You think those dwarves are very loyal, or are they just getting paid?
I would like at least 2 devils to help out. The
I
gods
think
only
they'll either
know.
join us in a moment or they won't. But if we are less persuasive to the next one, then we're dead.
That's why I asked if there's any gal pals, boy pals. She got somebody that's a little bit closer.
I think they all have their own agenda, and once they see that we better serve their agenda, then the
Hey,
mistress-
who am I to say that? I don't know. Everybody's an
know.
asshole to each other down here.
It would seem that way.
Guess friends aren't a thing. All right. Never mind. Forget I asked, Lizzo.
Yeah, Zubok says, I believe that's what she's trying to tell us.
Everybody's an
Yes.
asshole.
I guess we'll see. Well, I mean, they're a bunch of
You-
slavers.
You want to ask her about the dwarves, maybe? The Duragar?
Right, and the Duergar, are they?
Yeah.
Right with the
no, you'd
mistress.
have to kill them all.
I feel like
Oh,
that's
so
just
they're-
your personal thing against them, but honestly, I don't think we care.
Kill them. Okay, so when you say kill them all, do you mean like because they're all completely loyal to the mistress, or you just hate the Duragar and you believe them to be of inferior life forms as beneath you?
I mean, are you fighting for their
She's-
rights or something? They've got slaves. I don't really think that they get to be on a moral pegging ground.
She kind of looks at you, Nikolai. You see a little smirk go on her mouth. And she says, you're a wise one.
Yeah, my mom tells me so.
So
Translate that.
Oh, wait.
It says-
Yeah, did Mara translate all that?
Yep,
Okay,
yep.
Yeah. Sorry, I have to keep reminding myself. of
Yeah,
that.
for them, I'll tell you more if I'm not gonna translate
Okay.
something.
well, if they're anything like normal dwarves, we can probably just pay them off to go the fuck away.
I think the slaves will have a good time killing them, and we shouldn't deny them that.
I'm sure the slaves will probably have their hands full with giant flamey lizard people.
Problem
No,
is,
I imagine the giant flaming lizard people will just do away with the slaves. Most of them are pretty dead anyway, to be honest.
the question is that if we do try to pay them off, do we have legal tender? Do they even use?
Yes, we don't know that they use cold pieces.
I don't think they have any use for dragons down there. When I mean dragons, I mean the currency that we have.
I mean, gold is gold. It doesn't matter what you can restamp it, whatever the hell you want.
But if there's no markets down here, I don't think they have a need for currency at all. It seems the currency is I'm bigger and stronger, and you do what I say.
We also
mean, we could always-
we also don't know how abundant gold is here. For all we know, it could be just raining from the skies when it rains.
Give me a history check. See if you know anything about devils.
Oh my god, I'm on it.
Who's doing a history?
Oh no, yeah, I was sorry. That was for Nikki.
Okay.
Yeah, 'cause
All right.
I'm definitely not proficient in any kind of history.
All right. Wish me luck.
Good
I
luck.
got a 20 because I shouldn't know any of this to begin with.
I mean, if you're saying your character wouldn't know, then that's fine.
No, I wouldn't.
Okay.
No, he's a regular dude
All right.
by all intents and purposes.
So let's see.
I think the currency down here is just there's a pecking order, and if you're at the bottom of it, that sucks.
He says, "Gold might not. Devils, I believe, would be interested in gold. They would use it with their deals with humans. It
Oh, the
might not-
devils, but the Duragar.
Oh, the Duragar.
But I mean, devils we can pay off too, I guess.
I don't think we have enough gold to pay off devils.
All
I
right.
actually have $6,000.
So you got her on your side. You got the other guy.
Arcanaloth is
The
on our side.
Arcanaloth.
That's huge.
You got
Double slaves.
yeah, the riot, which should take care of keeping the Duergar busy.
Mhm.
So you feel like
The problem is going to be the fucking Beholder, which we don't know if the Beholder is going to join the Arcanaloth for all we know.
yeah.
Or he could just be like, you know what, this isn't my problem. I'm chilling up here. And then the dragon, who's definitely on the mistress's side, for sure. But if we have, how many devils did we see? How many Aranyas? Right, that's what they are, right?
yeah. You saw a few.
Okay. Because I know Aranyas
Yeah.
are pretty, like, they're not nothing.
Yeah,
They're pretty good.
they're pretty tough.
They're pretty tough. So there's a couple of them. The Arcanaloth he's like basically just a beefed up wizard, right?
Yeah.
I mean, other things too, but they're
Yeah,
high level spellcasters.
And Salazars
And-
are just giant fire things.
and he
Mhm.
he hinted that Zubak was pretty strong.
Yes, I mean we kind of learned that because he fired off a bunch of lightning
Yeah.
bolts. So, but Zuvok also said he was feeling weaker down here.
He did.
I want to know what Zubok's deal is.
He's a
Alright.
shapeshifter of some kind, or
I think he's more attached to the Ring of Winter than we know. He keeps saying it's
Yeah.
his, and it's his, and it's his, and it's his, blah 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 blah, and he's
I bet
feeling
he's a
weaker around the
giant.
fire.
I bet he's a giant. I think he's in polymorphed or something along those lines. I thought that for a while now.
Yeah, well, nobody's gonna have it.
All right.
I think Kate can have it if I can have the Gem of Eternal Flame. Just kidding. I'll go to Flint.
That'd
Nobody's
be-
having it. We're taking it and burying it
You're gonna bury it.
deep underground.
I think we
At
should
least
use
you
it to, take over hell. Guys, it'll be so fun.
Oh yeah, we'll join your dad. Yeah.
We're gonna freeze hell over. Is that what we're gonna do?
No. The Gem of Eternal Flame. We'll take that, and then I'll go rule. It'll be totally fine.
Oh,
Also,
yeah.
we could take it and freeze hell over, because then the phrase, when hell freezes, that would be very funny.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
I don't think
For the Ring
giving
of Winter.
Mara an artifact like that is a particularly good idea, either.
What?
fact-
Not a good idea, but a fun idea.
Yeah. Is it good? No. Is it great? Yes.
No.
All right, guys. I need to take my dog
Yeah.
out.
So yeah, as you guys are gathering all these allies and getting your plan ready, we're gonna end the game and then see what happens next time.
Good RP. That
Uh-huh.
was pretty fun.
And then a random black rose that we have no idea what the hell.
That you destroyed.
Yep.
No, I do
Yeah.
have to apologize for earlier for the elemental joke.
I don't remember. Well,
Which one?
Oh, when
I wasn't being serious when I said "fuck you."
I know,
It was in
but
character,
I was like,
"fuck you."
I might we went too far with that
I
joke.
don't remember. I don't
Nah,
remember.
no.
All right,
All
you
right.
guys have a good night.
that
I need
was
to
fun.
take
That
my
was
dog
just
out.
that was
That
the
was
normal
very
back
fun.
and forth between him and her.
I can't
Yeah,
wait
they're
to see what
flirting.
happens.
I'm
with
glad we're
this.
back. It's been almost a month.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah.
And I can't
All
wait
right.
to see what happens by Cody.
See you next week. I am surprised if we don't get all burnt to death. That would be interesting, or a dragon or something.
No, it'll be.
Uh,
I'm stoked.
How are we as level 7 going to be able to take on a dragon and the big
With all of the
Beholder.
allies, is what I'm banking on.
A friggin'
Honestly,
beholder.
I'm hoping too. I really don't know.
Mia, I'll take that in a second. Honestly, I was hoping
Oh,
that
God.
we would just do a smash and grab and have the wizard teleport us out. That was my plan.
Nah,
Stuff
that's
like
nowhere
that ain't
near as
gonna
fun as stirring up a rebellion.
Okay.
I have
Yeah.
a horrible
the
feeling
gem
that
is
this
attached
gem
to her.
is her heart. I have a feeling that this gem's gonna be her heart.
We'll
or
find out.
Yeah,
all right.
we'll
Bye,
find out.
guys. My dog's freaking out.
All right. Bye, everyone.
Bye.
Fun. Bye.
Yes, very fun. Good night.
Good night. And anyone who is watching, thank you for watching, and join us next week to find out what happens in this crazy place. Bye now.